Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For Alex Brown, Jake Fennell, I'm Zach Austin. We're live here at Bearcat Stadium, Shield Field, Don Elmore Press Box. Senior night, folks, fixing to get underway. They've got this little soundbite playing over the PA system. Hopefully we can try to get this on there for you, folks, one of these games. Isaac is headed down to the field to give you a field view of all the seniors.
First senior, Bearcat trainer, Lexi Adair. Daughter of Jamie Adair and Travis Adair. Chayton Barr. Chayton is the son of April Barr. He is being escorted by his mom and his sister, Kimberly Spencer, and brother, Garrett Barr. Daxton Bowman. Daxton also plays for the Bearcat tennis team. Dax is the son of Randall and Madison Bowman and Tiffany Combs. Logan Bullock. Logan is the son of Dana Greer and Kenneth Bullock. Angie Brown. Angie is the daughter of Thomas Brown and the niece of Brett and Julia Howell. Haley Trolley. Haley is a Bearcat trainer, the daughter of Denise and Lance Trolley. Bryce Eves. Senior golfer Bryce is the son of TJ Eves and Kelly Pollard. Emma Ferguson. Emma is both a golfer and a member of the Bearcat tennis team. She is the daughter of Leanne Gagne and Kyle Ferguson. Aiden Fox. Aiden is the son of Kenton Fox and Sarah Biggs. Alyssa Hall. Alyssa is the daughter of Amanda and William Hall. Noah Harrell. Noah is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Dalton Heights and the grandson of Casey and Brenda Harrell. Damari Poole. Damari is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Brady and Kylie Dobbs and Brandy Lindstrom. Mary Haynes. Mary is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Bobby and Jennifer Haynes. Benjamin Hong. Benjamin is the son of Helen and Walter Tony. Jessica Lewis. Jessica is the daughter of Rusty Lewis and Jamie Lewis. Jessica is being escorted by her father, Rusty Lewis, and sister, Kinley Lewis. Dakota Matson. Dakota is the son of Bobby Matson and Tanya Ritchie. Dakota is being escorted by his mom, grandmother, Eva Coffey, and special family members, Amber and Kenneth Burrow. Jasmine McAllister. Jasmine is the daughter of Teresa McAllister and Cassie McAllister. Shelby Myers. Shelby is a Bearcat trainer. She is the daughter of Paula and Coleman Myers. Cheyenne Newby. Cheyenne is the daughter of Deborah Fort, Newby, and Matt Newby. Natalie Wynn. Natalie is a Bearcat trainer and the daughter of Lauren Adams and Timothy Wynn. Bailey Parnell. Bailey plays both tennis and golf. Bailey is the daughter of Boogie and Guy Parnell. J.J. Redmond. JJ is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Joshua and Carrie Redmond. Landon Ritchie. Landon is the son of Don Ritchie and the late James Ritchie. He is being escorted by his mom and brothers Braxton, Colton, and Dalton Ritchie. Allie Siddons. Allie is a Bearcat trainer. She is the daughter of Christine and Michael Siddons. McCullen Tillery. McCullen is the son of Cindy and Anthony Tillery. Dylan Todd. Dylan is the son of Justin Todd, Mistisha Donaldson, and the grandson of Donald and Sharon Ronji. Addison Wallace. Addison is the daughter of Josh and Frida Wallace. Jace Washburn. Jace also plays the Bearcat golf team. Jace is the son of Amy Washburn and Tyson Washburn. Emily Wooldridge. Emily is also a member of Bearcat volleyball team. Emily is the daughter of Lanice and Mark Wooldridge. Malachi Wooten. Malachi is the son of Marilyn and Leroy Wooten. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Fall Sports Seniors.
And that was your 2024 seniors for all your fall sports. And that's a pretty great group of kids, Jake.
Yeah, it's a group that, for the most part, you never had to worry about them.
No.
You know what I mean? They were all good kids. You knew that they were doing the right thing. And ultimately, as you know, teachers, coaches, and everybody else, that's all we can hope for.
Yeah.
You know, good athletes, but the main goal is to raise them into great people.
Yeah.
So that's a group that a lot of us I know on the coaching staff and myself included are really going to miss. And can't replace some of those, or you can't replace any of them, but
right.
You know, it's just they're all unique in their own way. So it's, I'm excited for them, though, man. My golfers, they were ready to roll.
Yeah.
They're ready to get out of here. So, you know, they're excited, and it's a new phase in their life, and wish them all the best of luck, man. They'll all do good things.
Yeah, definitely so. I agree to that. And before we get any further, I want to give some shout-outs to our sponsors real quick for the app and the website. Exclusive broadcast advisors, First Western Bank, serving our local community for over 110 years. Premier sponsors for the app and the website, Community National Bank. Let Brett Cook and the staff take care of your banking needs. Patriot Utilities and Taylor Niedert. And Mayo's Quality Plumbing. Also, Shelter Insurance, agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. The City of Boonville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. First Boonville, home of First Boonville students and First Boonville kids. And Stacy Hobart Photo Art. a shout out to our sponsors for the live stream real quick. Tier 1 sponsors will be Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. And Midtown Charm, located on 7 Village Loop. Check them out. They got Tali Creations, Curious Cow, Cornerstone Boutique, Little by Little, Artsy Tartsy, Grown and Grace, and Andy's Free-Dried Candy, Joe Dot Farms with jams and jelly. Also, Airmaster Inc. Hit of the game sponsor, Black Dog, open 11 to 2 every day, serving craft burgers and hand-cut fries and sandwiches made with our smoked meats. Check them out on Facebook for anything special they may have going on. They're also doing tailgating right now for anybody that you may know that's around the area. Tell them to come down here and get some good food. Also, Reed's Hometown Barbecue, family owned and operated. Open Thursdays through Saturday, bringing you moist, tender, and flavorful smoked barbecue. They are proud sponsors of our Play of the Game. First down sponsors, Crowley City Service. They do brakes, tires, shocks, oil changes, and windshield wiper replacement. Located 7 East 1st Street. Also, Pop and Pup Metalwork, LLC. Proud sponsors of Bearcat Timeouts. If you got something that needs an edge on it, they'll put one there for you. And sponsors for the away team timeout. Mazelle's Barbershop. Old-fashioned service with a modern-day style. Let Court be your next cut. Also, Shigley Creations. Check them out on Facebook, TikTok, and Etsy. They make freshies, hats. Hats we got on they've made. Check them out. They're down there just right off the main drag, right beside Reed's Hometown Barbecue. Check them out down there, folks. They do some awesome work. Also, Wiggins Ace Hardware. Let Clay and Grant and the gang take care of you for anything from the hunting to-do list or just something you got to fix. Also, Doris Davis Tax Office. They do income tax preparation. Let Doris and the ladies, Trish, Donna, take care of you. And Susan's Flowers and Gifts, making your loved one's day a special day. Thank you to all of our sponsors for making this possible, to our administration for allowing us to do this as well. And fixing to get underway here, about 17 minutes. Pretty big game. Coming in here, you Cats dropped from number 2 down to number 5 in the polls. 7-1 overall, 4-1 in conference play. Charleston comes in ranked 7th in Class 3A, 5-3 overall, 4-1 in conference. Last year, kind of gave this game the title of the game, and this year, the game is slotted for the 2nd seed. So.
Yeah, the Cats, didn't do themselves any favors last week as far as seeding goes. Unable to come away with the big win over there in Mansfield, and that's a tough environment to play in. The crowd showed up and they were loud, and Cats, were undisciplined at times, and just, wasn't meant to be. If it could go wrong, it did. We come out banged up with injuries and a loss on top of it. So I think the main thing today, the Cats are looking to get back on track.
Yeah.
You got the 7 seed Charleston Tigers coming into town, and it's going to be a big game. There's, both teams are fighting for, like you said, that 2 seed position. And, to be honest, that 2 seed is a really good position to be in for the playoffs. So a lot of extra motivation tonight for the Cats and for the Tigers alike. So, just expecting a big game, expecting hopefully a more disciplined group.
Yeah.
Going to have some new faces on the field tonight. Guys that are stepping into new roles.
Yep.
Guys that are even stepping up from junior high up to senior high. So, going to be a little bit different looking Cats team tonight, but I expect them to come out with that same intensity that we've seen for years and years.
Yeah, got to talk to Coach Crowley this week, and, just talking to him and, talking to staff about the losses just really kind of brought things to light. He said, like you said, you win it, you don't always see the little things that, might need tweaked here and there, and he's all a loss kind of exposes some of the things you need to work on, maybe tweak just a little. And we'll see how the Cats respond. Like you said, they made some changes. They made some changes at practice this week, and he said they've had a real good week of practice. the other day. He says probably one of the best practices they've had this year. So
sometimes
Ladies and
taking
gentlemen,
a
welcome to Bearcat Stadium.
bump on the head there, big loss is
Yeah.
what you need to set your season back on track. So hopefully we see the Cats push through that loss, overcome it, and set this next half of this season on a new leg here.
we're going to step away. We got the pledge and the prayer coming up. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcats Stadium, Shield Field. Just right off DJ George Drive up here in Don Elmore Press Box. We'll jump kind of into some history real quick. We hadn't done a whole lot of these. I've got them jotted down, but we never really kind of get into them. We got a little extra time. Games played on November 1st. Your Cats are 10-3 all time. Like, for instance, back in 2002, Greenland and the Bearcats combined for 923 offensive yards. And the Bearcats accumulated 554 of them while winning 56-24. And then against Waldron in 96, had 519 yards against them, won 47-20. The superintendent, Trent Goff, had running 65 yards on one play, and then Davin Hicks totaled 205 on the ground. And then in 2013, the Cats played Pottsville, won 35-7, recording 6 sacks, while Cody Harrell ran 70 yards on one play and finished with 179. And all the way back in 1968, a game that included a 55-yard fumble return by John Harris in a 19-12 win over Clarksville. So that's a couple of the games dated back through November 1st. Cats are 10-3 all time. And the Charleston Tigers come in on November 1st, and we'll see what this game kind of turns out. They've, like we said earlier, they come in with 3 losses. I'm just going to try to pull it up for you real quick. But they lost to Pottsville, Ozark, and Mansfield. And very close games, all of them.
Yeah, this is there's a reason they're ranked in the top 10 in 3A. And I'll tell you, it doesn't matter where anybody's ranked. When Boonville and Charleston match up, it's always a good game. there's been lots of situations where Charleston was the weaker team and coming, it was real competitive, and then vice versa.
Yes.
Boonville's had some down years. Play Charleston, it's a whole new ball game.
Yep.
So both these teams, this is kind of pushing towards the new rivalry almost.
Yeah,
I would say,
so.
you had your Paris for a long time,
Yep.
Ozark for a long time, and being so close to Charleston, same size,
Yeah.
with the history that both these programs have had,
yeah.
it was just a matter of time before that became a big deal. And
Right.
and I know that certainly every one of those kids on that sideline want to come away with the win, but you got to be careful. It don't matter, rankings, records, none of that matters when a Boonville and Charleston team take the field, because both of them with that history, they'll knock you in the teeth if you're not ready. So
Yeah.
should be a good game tonight. That's what I'm expecting.
Definitely expecting a good game. This is the 66th time Boonville and Charleston have played each other. But since the series dates back, which is all the way in 1920, this is actually the second game on the schedule that year. And then, other than Mansfield, so since we didn't play, not Mansfield, I'm sorry, Magazine, we haven't played Magazine since 1942. This is the longest running by any school other than Magazine that Boonville's been playing. And then with a win tonight, the Cats can move to 50 wins on the year. The Cats lead the series 49-14-2. And if the Cats were to win, that moves Charleston into the category of Paris when the Cats got the 50th win this year.
Well, let's make that happen.
I like that. That's
Sounds
a good idea.
good to me.
Little bit. Other notes, against Mansfield, Hunter Warren took over the leading rushing spot, and Jace Washburn also threw for his 13th career touchdown, which ties him 8th all-time in Bearcat history. So pretty good guys to be around again. I mean, I know the Cats don't throw just a whole lot, but when you can be 8th all-time in any category in a program that's been around over 100 years, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, Boonville get a little out of their comfort zone last week quite a bit, throwing the ball around. Sometimes, it was planned. They had a game plan going in.
Yeah.
Other times we were put into passing situations. So I think the main thing the Cats are going to look forward tonight is to kind of get back into their groove.
Yeah.
Do things the way they do it. Don't let anybody else dictate the way you play your game. And I think that was something last week that kind of got away from us a little bit.
Right.
And playing from behind will do that to you.
It will.
So Boonville looking to refocus and reload here tonight.
Definitely so. Some guys to watch out for your Cats. One is going to be Hunter Warren with pull out. He got the bulk of the carries last week at fullback, and he's going to continue to do so until Pull can come back. Jace Washburn, watch out for him. 284 yards on the year, 14 of 29 passing, 6 touchdowns. He also has 289 yards on the ground. Warren moves to 496 yards on the year with 6 touchdowns. Also has 47 touchdowns. He's the second leading tackler behind Seth Wilson, who had himself the third 16-tackle game this year.
Yeah, he's been a force, man. Just somebody that a lot of teams haven't really had an answer for yet.
Right.
He's multi-talented. He does, he's not just a one-trick pony. He goes out there and he makes his presence known, certainly. 16 is impressive, and to do it 3 times, that's crazy. So, yeah, he's definitely somebody on that side of the ball. Another guy that last week kind of wasn't really a coming-out party, but, boy, he had a heck of a game. That was Cutler Hallett.
Yes.
He has 31 tackles on the season, a sack. He does have that interception.
Yep.
He's got that big boy touchdown. That was over at Hackett. I wasn't with you all that night. And as soon as it was over, I texted him and said, big boy touchdown, had a kid. And it couldn't have been 15 minutes after the game. He texted me back. He was fired up.
Oh, he was pumped.
Yeah. So he's been another welcome addition to this Bearcat staff.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you, one person that made his presence known last week as well is Noah Harrell.
Yes, sir.
Noah Harrell comes in on the season. This doesn't sound like a lot on paper. 6 catches, 84 yards, and 3 touchdowns on the season. but that has been big. Just the
Yes.
threat of Boonville being able to do something on the outside really changes things. He's spent the last few years over in that gym playing basketball.
Right.
And it panned out right there the other night. He was boxing guys out and one-on-one going up and coming down with it. So he's been a welcome presence as well.
Some captains real quick for the Tigers. Number 53 starting on our left. 53 is Danny Bird. He's a senior for the Tigers. 67. Flip my paper around here. 67 is going to be David McCamey. And then, 5'5"? Number 55, that's going to be Nathan White. And number 1 is going to be Aiden
Kilpatrick.
I've been practicing that today. For your Cats, number 21, that's going to be Dylan Todd. Number 14, that's Damari Poole. Number 30, that's Noah Harrell, the guy we was just talking about. 67 is J.J. Redmond or Joshua Redmond. Number 5, that's going to be Mr. Jace Washburn. 29 is Landon Ritchie. Number 8 is going to be McCollum Tillery. 22 is Dakota Madsen. 26 is Daxton Bowman. And number 60 is Aiden Fox. And that is your captains here for Boonville and the Tigers.
Those are your seniors.
Seniors, sorry.
All your seniors. Tonight's senior night, if you're just now tuning in. Usually your last home game of the regular season, which just so happens to be tonight.
Yeah.
So get a look at them right there because that was a good group to come through, a good class. And they got a couple more games left regular season here, and then they're going for that ultimate prize. So
Charleston won the toss and chose to receive. They will be receiving on the east end of the field. Or I'm sorry, the west end. Wow. Cats will be defending the east end or the junior high over here to our right. Fixing to get started, about 3 minutes underway. A couple guys to watch out for the Tigers real quick, folks. Their quarterback, Mr. Little, he is some kind of player. 159 out of 248 passing attempts, 159 completions, 2,241 yards, 26 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. He also has 61 yards on the ground. They do run it. Number 5, Smithson, is going to be a guy to watch out for in the backfield. They'll do a lot of passing, but they'll hand it off to him as well. He's got 607 yards on the year on 98 carries. He's averaging about 6.2 yards a carry. He's got 11 touchdowns. He also 106 yards receiving, so watch out for him in the backfield. He's got 17 tackles. Number 0, if I'm not mistaken, he's the young man last year that was a speedster on the kick return team for him, Guyona. Watch out for him. He's their leading receiver, 34 catches, 658 yards, 6 touchdowns. And then Kilpatrick, he's 572 yards receiving. He's their second go-to man. So watch out for those two guys. They also, number 25, Deacon Todd's 373 receiving yards. And then 22, Maddox Terry, 2 other guys, 212 yards. So watch out for the Tigers. On defense, they're led by number 6, Matthew Curtis, 49 tackles. Number 7, Childers, he's got 38. And then number 15, Gunner's got 35 tackles. So there's a couple guys to watch out for the Tigers. And we're fixing to get underway here at Bearcat Stadium. Oops. A couple games to watch out throughout Class 3A. Big one, Fordyce and Rison is playing. The winner of that game will have the 1 seed out of the 8th conference in Class 3A. That's going to be on, I want to make sure I tell you folks right. Pull my bracket up here. I believe that's the bottom side of the bracket. Yes, it's going to be on the bottom side of the bracket. They'll be on the bottom part of the bracket, but with how the brackets are broke up, they'll have that home field advantage all the way through to the semifinals, the winner of the Fordyce Rising game. Winner of this game will be the 2 seed. Get a home playoff game. You win that game, you go second round. It'll be another home playoff game. You win that game, then more likely you go to the winner of Rising and Fordyce. So we'll be watching that game. Got a real good ball game here tonight. Got some changes coming out tonight, folks. Bearcat football is fixing to get underway, and I'm real excited about it.
Yeah, here we go. Opening kickoff. Coming in right now. The ball is up in the air. It's going to land.
And he's just going to fall on it.
Yep, takes a good little Boonville roll.
That was whipping.
Yep, got to dive on it, and that's where they're going to start. About the 27, 28-yard line here, where Charleston will step on the field. They're key to the game tonight. If they're going to have any success here, they've got to give Little a lot of time, okay? He's got to be able to move around, see his receivers, let a play develop. He can do it with his arm and his legs, so he's somebody you got to contain if you're Boonville. Wide receivers are going to have to continue to make plays. Boonville, they're going to have to get pressure. It's the opposite. Imagine that.
Yeah.
You got to get pressure on Little, force some turnovers, put them in uncomfortable situations.
With the Maury pull out, we're going to have some guys step up. They did good last week. Fox, he had 11 tackles last week. Haller, he had 15 as well. And a pass over the middle, incomplete, intended to number 0. That's Guyona. That's his top guy he likes to throw to.
Yep, just unable to connect with him there. He had a step on his defender there, but ball's just a little out ahead. And it's a good start for the Bearcats there. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You're going to have Smithson to the left of Little. Little got a kind of a wild snap, toss to the left. And good job, Noah Harrell on the stop for your Cats.
Yeah, it's a good job of sniffing that play out right there. He's going to have a pickup of about 2 yards on the play. So early 3rd and long coming up for Charleston. You know they're going to go to the air here. Main thing, keep the thing in front of you. Don't let anybody beat you over the top.
You're going to have trips over here to the right, one to the left. I'm sorry, quads to the right. Empty backfield for the Tigers. Play clock's down to 6 seconds. Here's the snap. Little's rolling to his left, and he's got pressure, and it is caught by number 1. And he's got a flag. I'm afraid that's going to be a face mask.
We'll have to see what they come up with here. That's a good job by Little. Rolling out. I believe that was Cutler Haller in pursuit right there.
Yeah.
Just unable to get to him quick enough. Here comes your call for the flag. And it is going to be a face mask against Boonville, so let's tack on 15 more to the end of the play. Boonville had him in an early 3rd and 8 right there. Charleston converts, picks up the additional 15, and that's going to move them well into Boonville Bearcat territory here. Ball's going to be placed at the 37-yard line here, 1st and 10.
Got 11 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Same formation here for the Tigers. Bearcats defensive line shifts. Got pressure from Fox. Good job by Cats defense. That is Clint Osborne on the stop. And he's moved up on the ranks. He's got 11 tackles on the year so far.
That's what Boonville's going to have to do a lot of. They're going to have to get into the backfield and force Little to have to go to the ground a little bit more than normal. I know he's definitely a solid runner. Comes into the season. Only has 61 yards, though, on 39 carries. So he likes to hang out in that pocket. Got to force him into uncomfortable situations here.
I lied on Osborne. He's got 6 tackles, so I gave him about 5 extra.
Well, maybe by the end of the night.
Little's rolling to his right, throws it deep, and incomplete. That's intended number 22, Maddox Teir. Little, he's got himself a pretty good crew of receivers he's got at his dispense.
Well, they always do over there in Charleston. They've always, over the last several years, had plenty of dudes that can go up and make a play. They've had good quarterback play, too,
they really have,
for a long time. Again, you know, we said it in the pregame show, storied program, lots of success. It's going to be a good matchup tonight, man.
Definitely going to be a good matchup. 2 receivers to either side. Smithson is to the left of Little. 11 seconds on the play clock. It's going to be a little fake. Got pressure from the backside from Wilson. And Little, he's wrapped up by Clint Osborne again for his 2nd stop of the night.
That's going to be close. They're going to go ahead and give it to him. 1st down, got just the necessary yardage. Good job again. Cats got into the backfield, created a little noise there. There's nobody there to stop Little. We'll pick him up another 1st down.
Going to have the same formation here for the Charleston Tigers. 9:49 left to go here in the first quarter. Little looks to the sideline. And it's going to be a handoff right up the middle. Smithson sidestep, and he's going to be wrapped up at the, what is that, 11-yard line by number 10, Rhett Niedert.
It's going to get Charleston into the red zone there. Not quite in first and goal territory. They're going to officially place it at the 13-yard line, so first and goal from there.
Got a shout out real quick, Mr. Jed Boyard. He's watching all the way from Utah. Two receivers to either side. Little quarterback, Smithson to the left of him. They got an out route over there, and it's caught by Guyona.
Oh.
Nice sidestep. He's going to go in for the touchdown.
Yep. Charleston able to march right down the field and find Guyona for a touchdown there. Did a good job of getting that ball out quick.
Yeah.
Had a attempt on the play. I didn't see who it was that lunged for the ball.
I didn't either.
Going to have to be able to tackle in the open field. That's going to be the main thing. Left-footed kicker in. Kick is up and good. No pursuit from the Bearcat special teams unit there. And with that, 9-11 remaining in the opening quarter of tonight's game, Charleston takes an early 7-0 lead.
We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. Oh, I like it. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium, Shield Field, Don Elmore press box. Charleston Tigers get the opening kickoff, drive down the field, get a little 13-yard pass to Guyona, number 0. Makes it 7-0 after the PAT. And back deep is going to be number 10, Dakota, or not, Dakota's 22, numbers. And is that HD? That is HD. I'm sorry, the freshman is over here on the left-hand side. And Hayden Daniel
gets his first touch as a senior.
Nice little return there by the freshman.
Hayden Daniel's somebody that I'm going to tell you guys in the last year has made strides on that junior high. He has gotten stronger and quicker. Probably runs, I'd say, around a 4.7, 40.
Nice.
Pretty good. That's almost what I can run right now at the age of 33. 32. 33 in like a week.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Week and a half. If anybody wants to give me a gift. But he's somebody that the Cats are going to have to rely on a lot tonight, I think.
Niedert goes in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to Warren on the right-hand side. Pickup of about 4 there for the fullback. You got Chase Shelton starting at your right halfback. His first start, he comes in with 104 yards on the ground on only 5 touches. So, young man's got some speed to him. Niedert goes in motion. Ball's on the ground, and Washburn's able to pick it up. I think got 2 yards there on the play.
Yeah, made a little something out of nothing there. It's going to get him across the 40-yard line. Now we're in that third and mid-range territory, third and a long 3. Boonville looking to steal a little bit of that momentum back. Yep. Charleston able to go down the field with take an early lead.
Dromer goes in motion. HD. I'll have to start calling him Daniel, I guess. I was used to calling him HD.
I think it's what everybody calls him. What I call him.
Matson split out to the right, Harold to the left. HD's your right halfback. Matson. And it's going to be up the middle.
Yeah.
Hunter Warren, what a run there by the fullback to the 40, 35, 30, down to the 25, 15, 10. Down to the, 7-yard line. What a run there by the junior.
I think that's going to be the key to the game for Boonville. You got to get Warren going early and often. Right there, he was able to bust through with several yard pickup right there
Got a 54-yard
We're going to have a new halfback setup tonight that we're not used to, but Hunter Warren up the middle's going to be somebody that we're going to rely on for some consistency, and he did a good job right there.
45 seconds into the game. Wow.
7:45. What did Chuck just say?
I have no idea, but it scared me.
Warren up on the right-hand side, picks up about 4.
What was it?
45 seconds to the game. Who scored? Greenwood's up. Oh. Whoa.
45 seconds into the game.
Wow.
That was impressive. Greenwood up 14 to nothing.
And here's the run. Touchdown. Bearcats. Brought to you by Rowley City Service. 3 yards out. That's a 7-13 yard.
Hunter Warren made his presence known on that game, on that drive right there.
And if you're folks wondering, that is a video screen at the top of your screen. That got here sometime this afternoon.
Says touchdown.
Says
Must
touchdown
be true. Don't know where it came from, but I do like it. Now we just need one 10 times bigger.
Rosin's on top 7-0. What was the score in the Mansfield game, Isaac?
Loaiza's kick is up and good. So with 7:13 remaining in the opening quarter, we've had 2 quick strikes by both teams. 7-7 is your score.
We'll take a little break and be right back. You watch Bearcat football. And we're back here. Here's Loaiza's kick, fielded by number 3. That's Wibbing. And he takes up the field, met by a slew of Cats. I think the first guy there is, who is that, 59. That's going to be Mr. Miller. Xander, that's going to be his 12th tackle on the season. He's kind of crept up in the tackle ranks for the Cats.
All right, Boonville defense back on the field looking to have some improvements here. They had a quick 3rd down look earlier, but unable to hold Charleston out, and then they ended up with a quick strike touchdown there at the end of the drive.
Nice job, Aiden Fox.
Yep. That's going to be a good start right there.
Oh, I'm
Aiden
sorry.
Fox.
That ain't Aiden Fox. That's freshman Brendan Hubble.
Oh, Braxton.
Brendan's his brother, 88.
Yeah.
Sorry, Braxton.
Braxton Hubble.
Freshman.
Boy, he made that look easy.
Yeah.
Just gathered him up and slung him to
Yeah,
the
he
ground.
did.
That's a yard loss on the play. Going to take us a little bit to get used to these new guys being out there.
And got pressure again from Hubble, thrown deep.
No, nobody
incomplete.
around.
Got needed in coverage there on Guyona.
Watch Hubble right there.
That's another young guy.
Yeah, he got into the backfield quick there. Had one quick move. He's somebody that this coaching staff has bragged on.
Yeah.
And we got another one in there right now, number 68. That's Lathan Schaefer. So up front right there for the Cats, you've got 2 freshmen making their senior high debut tonight.
And your senior defensive tackle noseman, Aiden Fox, and then HD. He's out there at your, I guess you could say nickelback with this with the Tigers formation here. Got pressure from Wilson, and Hubble's in pursuit as well as Schaefer. And
Good play.
I think he caught that, yeah.
He goes to the ground.
That's
a well-thrown ball. Puts it where nobody's going to be able to make a play on that but the receiver. And right there, he's able to come through for his quarterback.
What was that, 15, 17 yards?
Another tough break for the Cats. Had him on the move, and Little gets the job done. It's going to be 1st and 10 into Bearcat territory.
Going to have 2 receivers to the left. Going to be hand up to Smith and up the middle, and good job. What a hit by the freshman. I'm nominating that for the Black Dog hit of the game right now.
Good little start right there on this. The Cats have done a good job. We've got a guy down and injured on the field. I was going to say, Cats have done a pretty good job up front tonight. Plenty of bodies around. Probably need to take a break here, though, while they tend to this guy on the field. We'll talk a little bit more about it later.
We'll take a little break and bear back. You're watching Bearcat football. Yeah, we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. If folks just join us wondering what's going on, we have an injured Tiger player down right now, just right about midfield. They've got people out there looking at him. Hopefully he's all right, but that's what we got going on now. I just want to come over here and let you folks know. We're going to take another little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Young man walked off the field. Ambulance come on the track because a little nerve-wracking. He wasn't really moving down there. Maybe just got a real bad bell rung. You got Doc Boyard over there looking at him. But just pray the young man's all right. Never like to see that, but glad he walked out off his own feet.
Yeah, that's the main thing, man, coming out with your health. And glad to see him get up. That's always a scary, sketchy deal there when that happens. But fortunately there, Garrett Smithson there was able to get up, and he appears to be okay as we've got an ambulance circling the field now. This will be a first.
I was going to say, it'll be a first. I'm kind of interested to see how they get around the Jumbotron down there. Hand off to number 3. That's going to be Wibbing.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Maybe there's room to go around it. May get to see an ambulance take out a big screen. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
All right, so we're going to have a 3rd and mid-range here, 3rd and 5 coming up for you right here. We got 5:25 remaining in tonight's first quarter.
Wibbing's going to be to the left a little, 2 receivers to either side here. And it's going to be a little quick receiver screen on the left-hand side, and good stop. Aiden Fox, I think, came in on the stop there. Be about a 7-yard pickup.
Needed 5, got 7. That's going to be enough for a first down for the Tigers. Ball is going to be snapped from the 37-yard line here.
5 minutes left to go in the first quarter here. Got Seth Wilson in pursuit. I know a Seth Fox. I don't know if he's watching, but I give you a shout out, Seth. And leave Aiden Fox on the stop there for your Cats.
Cutler Haller as well on the stop right there. It's a little 4-yard pickup.
Oh, Wilson stumbles.
Just stumbled on his own as the ball's heaved deep.
Oh,
should have been caught.
Yeah, it hit him right in the chest.
It was a little wobbly coming out.
Yeah.
I think it was just kind of tough to hang on to. Fortunate break for the Cats there as that thing hits him in the chest.
Yeah.
Ricochets away, and Boonville now again going to have a 3rd and mid-range play coming up. 3rd and, I guess, 6 yards here.
Looks like we're going to have, I thought we was going to have a timeout, official timeout.
We did. We're doing something, backing it up a little bit.
Backing the ball up just a little. Okay. So let's try this again, folks. 3rd and 6 from the 33, 4:22 left to go in the first. 2 receivers to either side. Wibbing is to the left of Little. Looking to the sideline, getting a little play call from Coach Stewart over there. And you got some pressure here. A little receiver, or halfback screen. And that's going to be HD with his first tackle of his senior high career.
Good play call right there. Once the floodgates open and everybody's able to come through, you know what that means. It'll be a little screen over the top there, and that's exactly what we saw as Charleston's able to convert again on 3rd down, 1st and 10.
Got a shout out. Sorry, Jake. Shout out to Nash and Cash Pennington. They're watching. They say, "Go Cats, go!" Wibbing up the middle. Good job by Clint Osborne.
Yeah, running the ball wise, it's been about 3 yards a pop for Charleston. Boonville's done a good job of holding them to a minimum gain there on all but 1 carry, but it's been through the air is what's been Boonville's kryptonite tonight up to this point.
Yeah, I think so. I know so. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, he knows so. He knows so.
I know so. And he's got a man. Oh,
man, he had him.
He had him. Number 22. That's going to be Teir.
That's twice now.
Yeah.
He's had Teir, and he's had to go up with the one hand to make some kind of crazy. Looks a lot like that play that old Garrett Wilson, the Jets made last night.
Yeah.
Unable to come down, and hey, here you go. Once again, 3rd mid-range, about 3rd and 7 now. Clock stopped at the 3:23 mark. Boonville looking to bend, don't break right here.
Ball's on the 23-yard line. 22 seconds on the play clock. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Wibbing is going to be to the left of Little. You've got Terry and Todd split out to the right for the Tigers. Kilpatrick going on the left. Little looking to his left. Now he's going to take off with it. And Seth Wilson comes in there and gets the first contact, but I think he's finally wrapped up by, is that number 54, Caleb Richardson.
That's not going to be enough for the first down here. It's going to be a couple yards short. So 4th and a long 2, short 3 coming up here. Early decision here. Charleston, along with good quarterback and receiver play, they've almost always got a kicker as well.
Yeah.
But tonight looks like they're going to go for it here on this first fourth down possession of the ball game.
2:40 left to go in the first. Ball's on the 19. Empty set here. Trips to the right, 2 to the left. Little's looking to his left, got some pressure, and
gonna have a flag.
Yeah.
Yep.
They had a hat coming out, so
Looked like he
went
got
out.
a hold of his arm maybe a little bit.
Went out. I was gonna say, or do we got 2 call heels? Because Isaac said he went out of bounds, plus the grabbing.
He went out on his own there.
Did he go out on?
Then the flag came in. Let's see what we got. We're going to have interference.
Let's see what we got here.
Call interference if the man stepped out of bounds first. And that's what Needard is discussing with the official. But it is going to go
And that's going to go against Boonville. Changed their mind. I don't know if maybe if a bump that knocks you out is all you got to do, I think, is come in and reestablish yourself as a player. Can't continue to run along the out of bounds,
Right.
but you can establish
Come back
yourself
in.
back into the field of play
Gotcha.
if you are assisted out.
Gotcha. Cutler Haller there on the stop for the Cats. That's what, 3-4 yard pass.
Tackle initiated by number 22, Dakota Matson.
A bunch of Iowans that have come from Charleston.
Want to give another shout out real quick to Willie Joe Brown and Tyler Lee Brown watching. They say go Cats.
2:23 to go. First quarter of tie ball game.
2nd and goal now from the 8-yard line. Boonville looking to hold Charleston out of the end zone. Clock is at the 2:23 mark. And Charleston's going to have to call a timeout there. Hey, before we go, got a couple of shout-outs to give. One of Boonville's new #1 fans, Briggs, Canada.
Oh, yes, sir.
Briggs, Canada. Wanted to shout out tonight. Now he's got it. Thanks for watching, Briggs. We've got one more I want to give. It's to Judy Cook, and I'm going to try here, guys. Mimi de Mejia. They cheer on the Bearcats every Friday night from San Salvador, El Salvador, where they've been missionaries for several years.
Awesome.
They're cousins to the big Baker family here around Boonville that we all know. So appreciate you guys from listening all the way down in El Salvador. That's awesome.
I got one right here real quick. All the way from Rhode Island, our guy, Mr. Lonnie Bonham, watching, says go Cats. Thank you, sir. And one more. I get it to load. Uh-oh. Mr. Joe Smith, he's watching all the way from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Says, go Cats. And Mr. Walter Keaton says he's watching, but says, go Tigers. Oh, Mr. Walter.
We even let Charleston fans watch the game on our stream.
We
We're
do.
very supportive of everyone.
And
Supportive of that also.
also very supportive of that right there. That was who was
Little
that?
on the keeper, I believe, is going to.
That was freshman number 68. Who was 68? I ain't got.
That's
used to it.
Leighton Schaefer.
Schaefer. I was wanting to say Smithson, and I knew that wasn't right.
Leighton Schaefer.
Schaefer with his first tackle of his high school career, and so far, folks, these freshmen, they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, they're guys that Boonville or the coaching staff here has bragged on all year. I've heard them talk about how good players they're going to be down the road, and they're getting some opportunities here for the remainder of the season. It looks like.
They have trips to the right. Little looking over here. Got some pressure here from Warren. Throws it. Good job by Matson. Knocked that ball away.
Boy, he threw that ball on a rope.
Boy,
He had to get that thing out in a hurry, and he did. And so now, again, 4th down play coming up, and looks like they're going to jog on
Looks like
the field goal unit here, see if they can tack on another 3 points.
Miguel on
All in all, this is a win for the Bearcats,
Yes.
forcing them into a field goal situation.
First time the Cats have really, honestly, stopped them on 3rd down. Had a couple opportunities, but wasn't able to come through. And had a little trouble with the hold there, but Almeida's kick is up and good. The score is going to be 10-7 with 1:30 left to go here in the first quarter. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. I was like, you was looking at that. What's those scores?
So I think it said Fordyce was over Rising 8-7.
Again, that's one of the games we're going to be watching here. Big 3A game. Another big 3A game. Mayflower and Salem's playing. The 3A2, Mayflower's undefeated, 8-0, 5-0 in conference. And then you got Quitman, Atkins, Melbourne, and Mountain View all 2-2. Salem right now is 3-1, so they're sitting in 2nd place right now. If they lose, then that's 3A2. Has got a lot of things to get figured out in the next 2 weeks. Yeah, I got four guys sitting there tied for 3rd place. And here's the kick, picked up by HD. He heads over here to the Bearcats sideline, up to the 40, and good return there by the freshman.
Number 48, Daniel on the return.
1:24 left to go here in the first quarter.
Hey, Daniel, hoping to see him carry the ball a few times tonight. He's got some quickness to him that doesn't come through all the time. We've had quick guys all season, but I'm willing to bet he's probably in a foot race one of the quicker guys in our program. So it'll be exciting to see him with the ball in his hands in open space.
Shelton goes in motion, hand off to Warren, up the middle. Good job by the fullback. Hunter Warren's down to the 40, 35, 30, down to the 25. Little stutter step back to the 10, down to the 8. What a run there by Hunter Warren.
Yeah, I mean, I just got done bragging about how hoping to see somebody get a carry, but it's hard to give anybody else a carry if Hunter Warren's going to
52-yard run.
Yeah, take every one of them that far. I mean, he did a good job right there, bust through, found a hole, and he was gone. We're going to bring him down at the 10-yard line where they finally drag him down. We're going to have a 1st and goal.
First down's brought to you by Crowley City Service. They do brakes, tires, and oil changes. Check them out, folks. 57 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Handoff again up the middle. Hunter Warren. I'm sorry. Jace Washburn. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Jace Washburn fooled the live stream team up here. Pulls it and takes it to the left pylon in for a touchdown. 2 plays is all it took right there. 40 seconds is all it took for Boonville to march 62 yards. Is that what you said?
62.
62 yards in to take the lead. Score's going to be 13-10 now. Extra point incoming. It is up, and it is good. So Boonville going to have a 14-10 lead. 50 seconds remaining in the opening quarter.
We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football.
It is more entertaining.
It is.
A lot of times.
Here's the kick. And taken by Wibbing. Heads back towards the Tigers sideline. Good job. That's going to be senior number 8, McCollum Tillery.
Good job by Tillery. Gets his name on the stat sheet for the evening. All right, we're going to have 45 seconds here remaining in the opening quarter of tonight's game. 14-10 is your score. Boonville able to hold Charleston to only a field goal after Charleston was able to move the ball early and often. That last possession there, able to come up big down in the red zone and get a stop, hold them to 3.
Tillery, that was his 7th tackle of the season. And Wibbing ball comes out.
Ball was out on the ground. Fortunate that it stayed right there where it did, and he was able to jump back on top of it, but that's going to be a large loss. Don't have to snap it here. I don't imagine they will after the big loss, and it looks like they're going to jog off to the side here.
You still hear me, Jake? How about now? You can help me?
I can hear you.
All right. Try not to bust Jake's eardrums and y'all's too.
Zach, he keeps yelling so loud everybody's mic's cut out. He's that excited. He's that into the game. So right there, that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter of tonight's top 10 matchup with the Booneville Bearcats and the visiting Charleston Tigers into 14-10. Booneville currently leading.
We'll take a little break. Be right back. You watch Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Got a shout out here. Mr. McFarley wants to give a shout out to Connor Dromer, number 32. And Little looking to throw here, and it is incomplete, intended for Gayona. Had HD in pursuit.
All right, this is exactly where Boonville wants them to be. Exactly where Boonville wants them to be here. Got a 3rd and long situation. Got to take advantage of it here. 3rd and 23 coming up.
Be 3rd and long. Got another shout out here. Jan and Gary Taylor are watching. And I got something else from Jan here in just a second. Little looking to pass. He got pressure from Andrew.
There you
Mr.
go.
Hubble. Braxton Hubble gets his first sack of his high school career.
That's exactly what we needed, guys. Hubble gets in the backfield, a little bit of pressure on Little, brings him down, and that's going to force them into a punting situation here. Deep in their own territory. In fact, Needard's going to set up right around the 48-yard line.
Yeah, had Wilson in there on the stop as well. Maddox Terry back to do the punting. It's Mr. Walter. That's his nephew. And also number 8 for him, Eric Chaston. I hope I said that right. Eric. Needard picks the ball up at the 45. Little starter step, heads up to the other 45. Gain of about 10 there on the return. Bring out your Cats offense. Last time it took 2 plays, 62 yards in 40 seconds.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
It don't matter if another team dominates time of possession if you got the points on the board. So
right.
We'll take them any way we can get them. Boonville's offense has done a good job. Offensive line has done a great job, I should say, blocking for Warren up the middle. Got HD, Hayden Daniel on the field. along with Warren and Rhett Needert. Ball's going to go to Warren, and looky here.
Hey, nice run there by the fullback. Pick up about 8.
Got a shout out I'd like to give real quick to Booneville Bearcat legend Brooks Herrera.
Hey, Brooks.
Brooks Herrera, he's listening. Former Bearcat athlete, did a lot of good stuff around here. Big time baseball player. Currently playing ball in college level. Thanks for listening, man.
Got a shout out here. Give a shout out to Kathy and Ken Douglas. The Gold Cats go. Love you, know it. Pickup of about, what was that? 7. Bird on the stop. Let's see. Mr. Sean Bledsoe is watching. Braden Mraz watching from, make sure I get this right. I'll get it in here in a second, Sean. Washburn on the keeper, pickup of about 4.
Good job by Washburn, able to lower his shoulders there and fall forward. Pickup of, they're going to officially give him 3 yards there. Either way, though, it's a good job moving forward. Well, I'm getting shout-outs like crazy. I got like 6 of them right there.
Yeah.
We'll get to all y'all, I promise.
Don't worry. 9:40 left to go here in the second quarter. It's going to be 2nd and 7. And it's going to be Washburn on the keeper right up the middle, cuts back. Nice step by Chase. What a move by the senior quarterback. Down to the 10. Throws a stiff arm at the 5. And that's where he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Good. That's what, 20-yard pickup there by the senior.
Boy, that looked like that play was going nowhere at first. He kind of tiptoed his way. I was hoping he'd just fall forward for a gain of a couple, and instead he nearly houses it, gets it all the way down to the 6-yard line where Boonville's going to have themselves a 1st and goal. Moving quick.
Washburn under center. That's going to be Dromer goes in motion, and it's going to be Hunter Warren down to the 1, pickup of about 5.
Might as well give it to him one more time.
Might as well. 9:03 left to go here in the first half, folks. 2nd and 1 from the 1. Last first down is brought to you by Crowley City Service. Washburn comes up under center. Daniels goes in motion from the right. It's going to be Jace around the edge, and he is in there. Touchdown, Bearcats. Jace's 2nd touchdown of the night, 1 yard out. And it's nice to hear that cannon in the background. Got to say thank you, Lord, for the rain, because we needed it.
Yes, we did. Good job by Washburn there. Just needed a yard, and he got it. 8:45 remaining in the opening half of tonight's game. Boonville currently up 10. Extra point is up, and it is good. So an 11-point lead now for the Bearcats. 21-10 is your score.
We'll take a little break and right back. You watch Bearcats. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. Shield Field, touchdown by the senior quarterback, Jace Washburn, makes it 21-10. Here's the high kick, fielded by Kilpatrick at the 28. Takes all the way down to this ball. It is not out. I just got a little excited.
Ball's going to be placed at the 41-yard line where Charleston looking to gain a little momentum back. Had the fumble that kind of killed everything for him last time. Boonville defense looking to get another big stop. Got a couple quick shout-outs. Mike and Donna Reagan say go Bearcats. Are listening from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Hey. Thanks for listening, guys.
We'll have 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left for the Tigers. Little's your quarterback. High snap, handoff to Wibbing, and almost caught by the freshman. Good job. That was number 60 in there on the stop. Fox
Tackle initiated by number 35.
And number 35, Hunter Warren.
Austin Wilkins listening from upstate New York. Stay there, Austin.
Yeah.
No, thanks for listening, man. Appreciate you.
Austin and them, they just had a little girl recently, as well as Mr. Fennell here. There's a lot of them. Speaking of another one that just had a baby, I'll give the shout out to them right after this play. And little look in the throw. And what a catch by Maddox. I'm sorry, that's Deegan Todd. All the way down to the 25-yard line.
What a play there by Todd. Throws a hand out there, and look what I found.
Yeah.
Uses his legs to stretch the thing all the way out to the, where'd they place that? 24-yard line here. It's his 30th catch on the season.
But the other person that's recently had a baby is going to be Braden and Mariah Bledsaw. They're all at their house. They say, "Go Cats." Mr. Sean Bledsaw's grandson, Coulter Reed Bledsaw, and great-grandson to Carolyn and Dee Bledsaw. They're all watching, say, "Go Cats." Todd with another reception. Breaks a couple tackles, and Todd is going to pick up the first down for the Tigers. And right now, the Tigers have a little life in Mr. Deegan Todd.
Yeah, Bearcats all around him, but he was able to pick up the necessary yardage there. Another first down play coming up. It's going to be placed at the 11-yard line, so not quite in a first and goal situation here. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Little rolling to his right, got a flag.
I don't know if we got set right there. That's what they're going to call false start. Going to go against the Tigers, so it's a good little help right there. Jerry Bradley and family listening from Ada, Oklahoma. Boonville people in Oklahoma. That's all right.
That's all right.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Another shout out here. Brian, Amy, Bryson, Ansley, and Lacey, they're all watching. They say, "Go Cats, go." 7:07 left to go here in the second quarter. We'll give a shout out to some sponsors real quick for the app and the website. First Western Bank, exclusive broadcast advisor. Been serving your local community folks for 110 years, over 110 years. Little looking to throw. Got some pressure here from Cutler Haller. And he's just going to keep it knocked out of bounds at the 10 by number 10, Rhett Niedert. Pickup of 5.
Good pickup right there. Had to run. He ran a lot further than he got on yardage-wise, but good little pickup. Got him back into striking position here. 2nd and 9 now.
And he caught that touchdown. That's number 22, Maddox Terry, from 10 yards. I'm sorry, 9 yards. Yeah, 10 yards out. At the 6:41 mark, makes it 21-16. Almeida to do the PAT. A couple other shout outs for the app and the website. Union Bank of Boonville. Let Brett Cook and the staff take care of you. And you're also going to have Mayo Quality Plumbing. And kick is up, and it is good. 21-17 is your score. 6:41 left to go here in the second quarter. And with that, folks, we will take a little break and be right back. But not before. This break's going to be brought to you by Taylor Niedert of Patriot Utilities. You're watching Bearcat Football. And here is the kick. Daniel again picks it up about the 17-yard line. HD heads up the middle. Gets down to about the 35. Good return there by the freshman. Bring out the Cats offense. Give a shout out to my mom, Belinda Austin, as well as Richard Austin. She is the better hunter. Is that what you're supposed to say, Mom? I'm going to wait for a reply from Dad.
All right, Boonville's back on the field now. Move the ball at will up to this point. Got plenty of time on the clock, 6:35.
Yeah, they really have, and they've been on the back of Warren, but that last drive, Washburn took over the last several plays. Shelton goes in motion. The pitch over here to Nieder on the right-hand side. Rhett Nieder's going to be down to the 45-50 and knocked over at the 35, 37-yard line. What a run there by the junior.
It's nice to know that you can have injuries and you've got guys behind them that are able to do a lot with the ball in their hands, and that's an example right there. Rhett Nieder hadn't had his number called just a ton of times. He's been used all year.
Yeah.
But right there, he was able to show off the speed and able to pick up a big chunk right there. That play is going to go for a gain of maybe a yard.
6:03 left to go in the second quarter. Isaac had some scores a while ago. You said Rosin was up 15-8 over Fordyce. And Mansfield was up over Greenland 38-6. That was in the second quarter, Isaac? Yeah. Just started the second quarter. Matson comes in tighter. And it's going to be a keeper. Good pitch over here to HD on the left-hand side. Oh, and he's going to be down to 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Hayden Daniels, first career touchdown as a Bearcat, goes 36 yards.
I told you he was fast.
And his first carry. That was his first carry.
Yep. First carry, and he's going to remember that one from now on. That's awesome, man. Hayden Daniel takes a, was it 36 yards? 36 yards to the house. Broke a tackle and showed just what he can do, what he could bring to the table. That's awesome, man. Good job by HD.
Comes at 5:32 mark. First down and touchdowns brought to you by Crowley City Service. The kick is no good, just to the left. 27-17 is your score. 5:32 left to go in the second quarter. We'll keep it here and try to get caught up on some of these shutouts we got going on here. Go ahead, Jake.
Got watching down in Jack Creek, you've got Brandy Ryan and Rylan Ryan, Amber Terry, and another newborn, Maver Terry. They say go Cats go. Thanks for listening, guys.
Also got a shout out to Coletta, Nora, and Nate. They are watching. They say go Cats go. Also, Mr. Ronnie Stafford, him and his roomies watching all the way from North Carolina again. Hey, glad you're tuning in, bud. Also give a shout out to my mother-in-law, Miss Mary Hughes. At least it's not as cold as the mother-in-law's heart out here tonight. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm kidding. She knows that. Uh-oh. I guess I better watch it next time I go over there for dinner.
He may not want to go next time.
Yeah.
Got one more. Tyler Collins is listening from his home in Greenwood. He's not very good looking, but he's got a good personality. Yeah. So thanks for listening, Tyler.
Gayona with a spin move wrapped up by Shelton at the 41-yard line. The Tigers will take over right there at the 5:26 mark left to go here in the first half. I think I may be caught up. If we have missed you, we are sorry. It is not on purpose.
Now you have Hubble and Fox at the ends of Tyler and a little bit.
I want to give a shout out to the Cirque family. They're watching. Say go Cats. Little pass is caught
right there.
Is that Maddox Terry? Has some pressure from that's the younger Washburn out there. Yeah. But Jace Washburn made the tackle. I think that's the first time the two Washburn brothers have been on the field at the same time.
That was
Tate.
We had him hit there for no gain on the play. That's something we've got to do a better job of. Got us a little bit last week where Mansfield's just wrapping up and finishing a tackle. Oh, wide open.
Oh, goodness, wide open. That's Wibbing down to the 21. Needed on the stop.
Just found himself in no man's land. Nobody around him. Easy little dump pass there. Gets it all the way down to the 22-yard line. First set.
Gets the handoff there. Pick up a what? Say 3 there. Wibbing's done pretty good coming in for the hurt Smithson. He's over there sitting on the sidelines. Good to see him sitting up, but Tiger's not really missing a beat with Wibbing coming in.
No, he's done a good job. Cats defensive front right there, though, did a great job. Held them to maybe 2 yards on the play, long 2, so 2nd and 8 now.
4:14 left to go here in the first half. Little's looking to his right and throws it in. Oh,
dangerous.
What a job by Matson.
Dangerous pass.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's Connor Dromer. My apologies, Connor.
That ball could have been picked.
Yeah.
Defense had the position there. Good job on the pass breakup there. So now we're going to have a 3rd and 8, 3rd and long 8, short 9 here coming up. 4 down territory, I'm sorry.
I got a very special shout out. Give a shout out to my grandma, Miss Ruth Austin. It is her birthday today, so happy birthday to my nanny. The rest of the grandkids, if you hadn't called her, call her. And man, wide open. It's going to be number 25, Deegan Todd. 21-yard touchdown reception, Little to Todd at the 4:01 mark. Makes it 27-23.
Pass coverage just broke down right there and unable to keep our receivers in front of us there, and that's going to be an easy little touchdown there. As the extra point is up, and it is through.
It is good.
So with 4:01, it's been a high-scoring matchup. 27-23 is your score.
And I'll tell you what, got a couple more shout-outs to get caught up on. But first, we got to thank some sponsors, folks. Sponsors for the live stream. It's going to be Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. Also, Midtown Charm, proud sponsors of our players of the game. Shelter Insurance, folks, tune in to our Shelter Insurance halftime show. We'll have our band member of the week as well as your halftime show. I want to thank them for being our sponsors. And then as well as Airmaster Inc. If your air conditioning's messed up, give Lance and Corey a call. Now, got some other shout-outs to do. Mr. Dunn Daniel, he is watching all the way from Fayetteville. He wants to shout out his little brother HD and says, "Go Cats." Also give a shout-out to Uncle Bob. He's watching. As well as Maddie Means. She's always watching, says, "Go Cats, go."
Janice West is watching from the Southside Greenwood game. Son Brad and her grandson are on the Southside side, and she's splitting. Splitting a little bit. She's listening there and watching there, so appreciate you, Coach West, listening in.
Right on.
That kick is going to go out of bounds there. Looks like we're going to make them kick it again here.
Yeah.
Looks like we're going to make them kick it again. So that's what they'll do. They'll re-kick it all the way back at the, where does it go, to the 35-yard line here?
Yep.
Down to the 35. 4:01 to go. That's with the way things have went. That's more than enough time for Boonville to be able to tack on some points. Got to remember they do get the ball to start the second half. Would love to go up 2 scores here before that point. And it all starts right here with a good little return on kickoff.
So far, every kickoff tonight has gone towards HD. I think he's returned to all of them but one, if I'm not mistaken. 4:01 left to go here in the first half. Here's the kick from number 9, Beeson. And Squibber and hit Washburn. Oh, the ball was still alive, but I think a cat jumped on it. I would say the Tigers think they got it, but who was that? That was Nieder that come in there late. Bounced off Washburn's shoulder pads there as he dived down. But luckily, Rhett Niedert come in there at the right time and got the ball.
Good break there for the Cats, and now they're going to have pretty good starting field position. Just a little bit, not really the way we wanted to get it, but we will take it nonetheless. So 1st and 10 now at midfield. Ball's going to be placed at the 43-yard line here, and the Cats, again, looking to tack on one more score before the half.
Shelton goes in motion. Head off. I'm sorry, it's going to be a keeper by Washburn. Jace He's going to be thrown down for about, what, 4 yards there. We'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take it. Threw him in the right direction there. Gave him a little momentum. It's going to be a gain of 3 yards, I guess, where they're going to officially mark this. So we're going to have a 2nd and 7 now as the clock is ticking. We're at the 3:32 mark.
Shelton goes in motion from the right, and it's going to be Hunter Warren right up the middle. Nice little side move by Hunter Warren.
Oh, ball's out.
Oh, goodness. And Dakota Madsen gets on it at the 20-yard line. What another break by your Cats. Big, what was that, a 15, 17-yard run by Warren. Give him 17, and then the ball bounces another 20 yards.
Yeah, that's a drive-saving play right there for Dakota Madsen. Able to keep the ball in Boonville's hands. Good break there for the Cats as he was able to stretch out.
Yeah.
Bring that thing into his gut there and keep this drive moving. We're at the 3-minute mark now. You're going to see Boonville slow things down right here.
Yeah.
Charleston, they've been able to go kind of at will as well. They've gashed the Bearcat defense multiple times here through the passing game. So you might as well tick that thing down.
Yeah.
And try to eat the rest of that clock out while you can, and that's what we'll do. So Boonville is elected to take their first time out of the half. So with 2:56 remaining, Boonville holding on to a 27-24 lead, but knocking on the door.
This timeout is brought to you by Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. Give JD and Jason a call to work on small little lawnmowers, push mowers, and even if your lawnmower needs a blade on it, they'll put that edge right on that blade for you. Give them a call, folks. They do awesome work. Take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium. That timeout by the Bearcats was brought to you by Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. JD and Jason Jones. Hey, last year they worked on a 1932 Model T gas engine. I know I mention that all the time, but when you can restore something that old and make it look phenomenal, that's pretty awesome. And something else that's pretty awesome, Hunter Warren picking up an 8-yard gain right there. Fordyce has scored at 16-15. Oh, yeah.
Rogers leading Springdale Harbor 35-21 with still 9
We've got score 27-23. It's actually 27-24. Again, this is not an official broadcast. We're not on ESPN. We're on YouTube.
And good pickup there by Warren, gain of 5. As long as we don't get fooled by Bishop Sycamore or somebody, I think we're okay.
All right, so Boonville's letting that clock tick. When this thing snapped, it's going to be under the 2-minute mark. Take your time, eat this thing away. Come out with the score here is the goal, 27-24 at the 1:59 mark now.
You know what you can't let tick away, though? That honey to-do list. Let Clay and Grant down at Wiggins Ace Hardware take care of you, folks. A little sidestep by Hunter Warren on the left-hand side. Pick up of about maybe 2 there on that carry.
You know what else you can't tick away?
What's
your
that?
dental health.
Oh, I like it.
Go on down to Boonville Family Dentistry. Dr. Lofton keeping the bite in the Bearcat.
I like it.
All right, so clock's ticking now. We're at the 1:20 mark, 3rd and 3.
Ball's
I thought
on the
Charleston may elect to take a couple of timeouts here to
kind of preserve
a little bit of the clock, but they're letting it tick away.
And I don't know.
I don't think he got.
Oh,
they gave it to him.
He got in. Touchdown. Hunter Warren, 4 yards out.
Didn't know if they were going to give it to him or not.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Couldn't tell, and they decided he did get that thing stretched across the goal line. Now Boonville, with the missed extra point last time, is going to elect to go for 2 here.
Well, nope, never mind. I guess they're
Never mind, we're kicking it away. They thought about going
They
for
did,
2.
yeah.
They had the offense staying out on the field. Going to elect to keep them out there, and this will stretch this to a 10-point lead if it goes.
106 left to go. Here's a snap. Hold, kick is up, and that one is good. 34-24 is your score, folks. 106 left to go here in the first half. We'll take a little break. Be right back. Break's going to be brought to you by Doris Davis Tax Office. Give them a call. They do income tax preparation, folks. We'll be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. And back here at Bearcat Stadium, Isaac, what were some of those scores that Dumas won? They was in a close battle with McGee. Kilpatrick picks it up at the 28-yard line. Heads to the Bearcat sideline, little sidestep. Blade Pachinik comes in there and wraps him up. As well as number 20, that's going to be Clayton Green.
It was 17-14, McGee over Dumas.
Wow. See, and McGee is sitting in the third place right now in the 3A8. McGee, if they were to lose that throw Dumas in the third seed. Dumas is sitting 3-2 in conference. McGee's 4-1. Their only loss earlier to Fordyce, I believe it was. Little caught to Kilpatrick. Oh goodness! And he's got a couple guys in pursuit. Dakota Manson on the stop.
That's the thing. I've said it multiple times. Open field tackling is something that has got to improve. And anybody watching is going to say the same thing. Now they've got plenty of time. They're down here, 42 seconds remaining.
So I was wrong. McGee lost to Rosin. They play Fordyce next week. Pitch to Gaona on the left-hand side. Spin move. Seth Wilson on the stop. Be his 5th tackle on the night. 23 seconds. We got a timeout by the Tigers with 21 seconds left. Timeout's going to be brought to you by Mizell's Barbershop. Located down there by S&W Home Center on Village Loop. Let Court be your next cut, folks. Give him a call. Check him out on Facebook. He does some phenomenal work. You're watching Bearcat Football. Paris is up 7-0 per Mr. Coach Jake Fennell. And Chuck 5 wide, 2nd and goal from the 7. Little rolling to his right, throws it, and it's caught by number 22, Maddox Terry. 17 seconds left to go in the first half, and it's going to be 34-31. Cats do have 2 timeouts, but I wouldn't be surprised just to see them. With getting the ball back, you might as well just get the kick and take a knee probably.
Yeah, you'll call your most likely to bust one play here, and if you can, great. You may call a timeout and try to have a quick strike. If not, you probably let this thing tick.
And the kick is up, and it is good. So 34-31 now is your score. 17 seconds left to go here in the first half. Got ourselves a high-scoring game so far here. What's some other scores we've got going on around the area? Mansfield scored again. It's 52-6. Mansfield with 5 minutes left to go. Excuse me. How? 60-6. Mansfield with 4:41 left to go in the first half.
So
41 to go in the first half, and it is now 60-6 for Mansfield. Unbelievable.
Wow.
60.
60 and a half.
well, they're on pace for 100.
Yeah, they are, ain't they?
They'll score again before the half.
I don't know. He just put it in the wrong spot, I guess.
No. I think the highest I've ever seen has been 55.
So we're going to see another little squib kick, or we're going to see an onside. They got one timeout. They just went down the field in, what, 30-something seconds? Let's see here. Let's try to see what else other scores we had. I want to give a shout out to a couple more sponsors for you folks. First Boonville, home of First Boonville students and First Boonville kids, proud sponsors of the website and the app, as well as Stacy Hobart Photo Art. Here's the kick. Takes a bounce. Rhett Niedert's going to take it at the 35. Rhett Niedert heads to the Charleston. Heads to the Charleston sideline, folks.
Thick accent,
Yeah,
bro.
thank you.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
I think.
I think. I don't know.
I think that's what you're trying to do.
Magnet Cove is up 30-14 over Cutter Morning Star at halftime. Prescott up big, 41-14 over Smackover. That's in the second quarter. And then Danville's up over Two Rivers, 10-6 at halftime. And doggone, we got false start or timeout? False start.
False
There's a flag.
start. False start going to go against Boonville. I didn't see who it was.
I didn't either.
Back it up 5, and now probably the same thing.
Yeah.
You try to bust one. If you don't, you let it go here. They add 1 second back to the game clock. 12 seconds left to go here in the first half. 1st and 15 from the 41 of the Cats. Matson split out to the right. Harrell to the left. HD is your left halfback. Shelton is your right halfback. Warren is your fullback. Washburn comes up under center. And it's going to be Washburn on the keeper. Cuts back inside. Jason's going to pick up the 5 yards there. And that'll be the last play. Yeah, that's not enough to do anything. So, all right, it's one-score game. 34-31 will be your halftime score. Boonville currently holding on to the lead.
We'll take a little break and be right back. When we come back, folks, it's going to be your Shelter Insurance halftime show brought to you by Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. We'll take a little break. You're watching Bearcat Football.
The Booneville Bearcat Marching Band. The Bearcat Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Rhodes and Angela Rhodes, and under the field command of Drum Major Cale Smith. The color guard sponsor is Tina Wilson, and the band intern is Cadence Graves. The band's next performance will be Friday, November 8th in Lavaca, when the Bearcats take on the Lavaca Golden Tigers. On Tuesday, November 12th, the band will compete in the Arkansas State Marching Contest at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. The band would like to thank Union Bank for sponsoring our third quarter meal. Enjoy the rest of the game and go Bearcats!
Yes. All right, folks. Now it's time for our band member of the week. Actually, this week it's band members of the week. Mr. Isaac Brown, go ahead.
We're proud to highlight our band seniors of this week. Going from left to right, we have Alyssa Hall, saxophone and color guard, Ben Hong, baritone and trombone, Chayton Barr, French horn and trumpet, Logan Bullock, trombone, Jasmine McAllister, trombone, Cheyenne Newby, clarinet and color guard, and Malachi Wooten, trumpet. These students have had to overcome so many challenges that face students of today, but through their dedication and commitment they have preserved to their senior year. This is a remarkable accomplishment, and they will leave a memorable legacy for years to come. Band seniors, class of 2025.
And we're back here, Bearcat Stadium, folks. Got some stats for you real quick. Let me send these over to Dylan. But your Bearcats, 299 yards of offense, all on the ground. And the Charleston Tigers have 267. Make sure I sent him the. Whoops. Bear with me, folks. I'm in the process of. Isaac, go ahead and do some scores for me, will you please?
All right. So it looks like Jessefield and Perryville are tied at 14 all. Melbourne's up 28-0 over Episcopal. Looks like Mansfield has scored right before halftime, so it's 66-6 there. Looked like it was also Hackett's 22, West Fork was 20. Looks like Mayflower is up over Salem 21-12. Newport's over Hoxie 38-7. Walnut Ridge is over Harrisburg 23-21.
All right. Sorry, I was trying to give the radio crew the stats. They should have them now. Well, I sent them the wrong ones again. There it comes. Let's see. I sent the wrong ones, Dylan. Here you go. You can look off my phone real quick. Leading rusher for your Cats is Hunter Warren, 187 yards on 15 carries and 2 touchdowns. Hayden Daniel picks up the ball, heads over here to the Cats sideline, gets to the 30, and that's a face mask. Yep. Yes, sir.
That'll do it.
They'll pick up 15 extra yards for your Cats. Good positive play there.
He held up the hands saying, nope, wasn't me.
I didn't do it.
Everybody saw it.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good break for the Cats.
But your Cats, 299 yards of offense in the first half, all on the ground. That's about the 5th time I've done that. Charleston has 267 yards of offense. 231 of that is through the air. Your leading tackler is going to be, I believe it was Hunter Ward. He had about 5 tackles.
Okay. There he goes.
Okay. We was wondering there for a minute. Isaac gave you some of those halftime scores. You got any more to give, Isaac?
I need updated now.
Okay.
All right, Bearcat offense looking to pick up where they left off. Scored on every possession. Looking to tack on one more and get this back to a 2-score game.
Niedert goes in motion from the left, and it's going to be a pitch to HD on the left-hand side. HD's got the first down. Got a guy to follow. HD down to the 20, and that's where he's going to be thrown out of bounds.
Dadgum, I thought maybe he'd go his whole career.
Yeah, I did.
Scored a touchdown on every one.
Every one.
Runned it on his
nice.
second one. 69 yards,
On
2
2
carries, 69 yards is what Chuck got over here. Quick
Wow,
math.
that's quick
That'd have
math.
taken me all week to figure out. 69 yards on 2 carries for HD.
And Warren up the Hunter. I don't. That was okay. Not who I thought. I don't know what I was thinking.
I saw a single digit.
That's
there.
what I thought I saw
How
too.
he was positioned, I guess. So it's going to be a gain of a couple on the play. Nothing to write home about, but positive yard pickup there. 2nd and 8 now.
Ooh,
No pitch man. No pitch man. Somebody forgot a part of their job. Brett Niedert going to check in the game along with number 9, that's Chase Shelton. A gain of a couple more. Going to have a 3rd and 6 now.
Harrell splits out to the left. Matson to the right. Warren's your fullback. Niedert's your left halfback. Shelton goes in motion from the left. Handoff up the middle to Hunter Warren. Nice little boom. And Hunter Warren picks up the first down, brought to you by Crowley City Service
Put a good little pop on a couple guys as
Well,
he
he
shot
did,
through
didn't
the
he?
line there. First and goal now coming up. We're
Made by number 7, Joe Childers.
at the, what is that, the 4-yard line, 3-yard line now. So first and goal from the 3.
And that put Washburn up over the 200-yard mark. First and goal from the 3. And Hunter Warren on left-hand side. Why not? Touchdown.
And again.
Bearcats, 10-18 mark. Cats get on the board, make it 40-31. And I think you keep your offense out there.
Looks like they're going to jog on the
on,
special
yep.
teams. Keep this a 10-point game.
Yeah, 2 points didn't really help you.
Yeah. I guess that's why I ain't coaching.
Fordyce did score.
They did.
Yeah, it's 24-15 over Rising.
Fordyce, those are some pretty good teams. Roslyn's got a new coach this year. Fordyce has a 6'3", 250 freshman quarterback. Kick is up and good by Louise. It makes it 41-31. 10-18 left to go here in the third quarter. I want to thank some sponsors real quick. Sponsors for the live stream. It's going to be Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. Give JD and Jason a call, as well as Mizell's Barbershop. Let your next cut be by court. Also, Black Dog. They're sponsoring our hit of the game. As always, they do phenomenal work. I think I've had just about every burger on that menu, and I like all of them. Have not come away disappointed. I love their fry sauce. Fry sauce is pretty good. The ribeye and fries, I would highly recommend. So our sponsors for the hit of the game. Right now, I've got Mr. Hubble's freshman hit on the run back earlier. Right now is one of our sponsors or nominee for the hit of the game. And just a long sideways run. And Parker Smith.
Nathan Kilpatrick on the return. Tackle made by number 15, Parker Smith.
Fellas, we've had so many people make tackles tonight that I am almost out of room jotting this down.
Rope too big.
That's probably what the problem is.
To work on your handwriting. Keep it in between the lines.
Keep it in between the lines? Okay. So.
And also, I'm looking at your handwriting. Are you sure you're not left-handed?
That's possible.
Right.
That is very possible.
We're going to have a first and 10 down from the 33-yard line.
First possession of the first half. Empty set here for the Tigers. False start. We will take that.
Ball start on Charleston.
I always like when when you're moving the wrong direction before you snap the first one of the possession. Good job by the Cats there to hang tight. First and 15 now. I might have hurt Zach's feelings with the handwriting thing. He's disappeared.
I'm back. I'm over it now. I'm over it. Yeah, always like it when the other team's going in the wrong direction. Yeah, Greenwood is up 70-14 at halftime over Fort Smith Southside. Thank you, Mr. Ethan Obar. Man going in motion. Little's pass is complete. He stepped out of bounds, gain of 5. Let's see here. Want to give a shout out to Mr. Joe Wickton. And speaking of Greenwood, please be in prayers for the Greenwood community. They lost family this past week in a house fire. Isaiah and his mom, Wendy and his little sister. I hope let's see. I want to make sure I do that right. I'll do it here in just a second. And what a run there. I think that's 22, Maddox Terry.
Pass complete. Number 22, Maddox Terry. Brought down by number 28, Seth Wilson.
Vivian,
I
believe was his name.
Yeah. So Isaiah, Wendy, and Vivian all passed away this past week. So please be in prayers for the Greenwood community as they are mourning the loss of, from what I've gathered, pretty good people right there and good family.
Yeah, that's awful, man. Something that touches every community.
Yeah.
You know, when you lose life so young. That's prayers always go out from Boonville to Greenwood on that. Can't imagine what they're going through, and hope to see them come out strong through it all. So
Right, hopefully so.
I'm not sure I agree with the spot on that. I
don't
thought
either.
he was well behind the line, but either way, they're going to give him the first down.
I think that was, I'll give Hubble the tackle on that. And Fox. I hear Mr. George in the house tonight. Bearcat Super, the Bearcat fan, Mr. George. And then also Bearcat Super fan, Mr. Glenn Ross. He is in the house tonight. Saw him. And, oh man. And Little, and
That's illegal blocking.
I was going to say, that's, yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, back in the day, that was a good hit.
The official that was standing over here a county away was the one that saw it and threw the flag.
Yeah.
And it was obvious.
Yeah, there is a flag over there.
You got to call that.
Yep. And there it is. It's going to go against Charleston. Blindside block's going to back it up, take it away. Boy, we had him hit in the backfield, guys. A couple of different Cat defenders back there could have made that play, unable to bring him down. And after all of that, it's kind of like nothing happened. Let's see where they end up spotting it here.
First and very long for the time.
15-yard penalty, right?
Should be.
We're back at the 35.
Yeah.
Should come back to around the
All right, there's your call.
blindside block. This should come back to the
Personal
28.
foul, 15-yard penalty.
Unless it's from the spot.
The thing is, you can make that block without laying the kid out and it'd be okay.
Yeah, and you probably get away with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just getting his way.
That's going to make it
Well,
first down and 19.
doesn't look as good on the highlight tape, though.
No.
That is true.
Well, should have told all them people hitting me on scout team my sophomore year.
Yeah. I'm there with you.
First and 19 for the Tigers.
We had a bunch of grown men, seniors
I was
on
going
us
to say,
when we were sophomores.
Michael Emery flat out just knocked the snot out of me one time. And Wibbing right up on the left-hand side. Hey,
man.
good stuff there by Rhett Niedert. And he picks up everything that was lost pretty much.
Yeah, he all the way down to cross into Bearcat territory here now, the 49-yard line. Going to be a couple yards short, so he's going to go from a first and very long to a 2nd and 2 here.
.807 left to go here in the third quarter. 2nd and 2. Ball's on the, they've got 9 on the board. It's 49. Little rolling to the right. Got a man open. That's Webbing. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds. Actually tackled by Seth Wilson. Let's see here.
I had a couple shout-outs I needed to give, and my phone is not working properly because of the battery. So, also known as I let it die. So, if I didn't get you, sorry. We'll get you next week. I apologize.
Going to have trips to the left, one over here to the right, or to the right. And I missed that.
Center fell back on his back. I don't know if he was trying to bait a. I'm not sure what was going on there. Fell the wrong direction, so that's going to get him back behind. Going to get him back behind the original line again here. It's going to be 1st and 15.
Ball on the 32-yard line. 7:48. Clock is stopped at the moment. 5 seconds on the play clock. 4, 3. Get the play off. Little throws it deep and just overthrown number 1. That's Kilpatrick.
If he's able to get that ball kind of back toward the pylon there, he may have a play on that, but ball sailed on him just a little bit out of the reach. So it is going to stop the clock at 7:42, but it's going to be a 2nd and 15.
I do have a shout out real quick. There we go. Got a shout out real quick to the O-Bars. Brandon, Josie, Cody, Kim, and Abby are all watching. Say go Cats. As well as Rachel Carter. I saw Mr. Joe O-Bar out here earlier. We got a pretty good crowd out tonight, both sides. Wibbing goes in motion, little up the middle on a combine or a quarterback draw. Hunter Warren, I'm gonna nominate that for hit of the game, even though that wasn't on a defender, that was a lineman.
He's gonna pick up 4 yards on the play. He's gonna get it up to 3rd and 11 now. So 3rd and long. We are gonna be in 4-down territory here.
Yeah.
So Charleston's going to have 2 plays to pick up the necessary 11. Cats defense looking to hang tight.
7:08 left to go. Wibbing to the right of Little. Little got some pressure here. Mr. Hubble,
And
almost.
shakes out of it.
And yeah, he caught that, I believe. That's
Golly.
man. Deegan Todd. Todd and Teir have made some phenomenal catches. Gayona had one earlier.
Yeah, just another missed opportunity there.
Yeah.
Cats had him hit for a big loss. Was going to force them into kind of a decision on what exactly can we do here. Instead, quarterback hangs live, picks up the needed yardage.
Little receiver screen over here, and Terry's going to get down to about the 2. Wrapped up by HD and Noah Harrell. I think that's the first time we called it. No, the second time we've called HD's name on the defensive side. 1st and goal from the 2, 6:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 2 receivers to either side. Gayona goes in motion. Wouldn't be surprised just here we go. And just a little wild tiger, and he's going to be storked. Aiden Fox and Hunter and Braxton Hubble.
Yeah, I don't think he picked up anything on that play. Maybe a half a yard right there, but not a lot of room to work.
So 2nd and 2, 5:48 left to go in the 3rd. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Wibbing to the right of Little. And this is going to be a quarterback keeper, and he's going to be short. I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to mark him just a hair short.
Yeah.
Boy, that second effort there
That's what
nearly got him across. It wouldn't have shocked me at all if he'd have threw the hands up for the touchdown.
Yeah.
But right there, they're going to mark him just a hair shy. So 3rd and goal now from inside the 1. I couldn't tell if he got across or not. He was working awfully low to the ground right there.
5:07, folks, left to go in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 1 from the 1. Gayona goes in motion. And Little jumps from about 2 yards out, but he's going to be in. Comes at the 4:56 mark. Makes it 37 for the Tigers. 41-37 is your score. Pending the PAT here. Kick is up, and it is good. 4:56 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Your Cats are on top of the Tigers. We'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Bearcat football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium.
6 left in the
41-38 is your score.
And Beeson will again kick off.
Beeson doing the kicking for the Tigers. And it's Squibb, and it's Taden Washburn bobbles that one.
That one stayed low to the ground. Never really come up for him to get a hold of. Does the smart thing and just falls on it. And the Bearcats, who have not been stopped on offense yet, back on the field looking to keep that momentum going. This is a ball security game. You got to hold on to it in a game where nobody's able to stop anyone. Make sure you're not the one to
have that happen. And so far, our Reed's hometown barbecue play of the game, I've got Matson recovering that fumble down here, set the Cats up to score that last touchdown before halftime.
Yeah, I mean, if that don't happen, we're looking at a different ball game right now. Good job right there. Gain of just a couple on the play. He's going to bring up 2nd and 8.
Going to have Warren, your fullback. Nieder goes in motion from the right. Ball
Ball's
comes
on
out
the
again.
ground.
Jace Washburn able to pick it up. And, man, loss of about, 8? And Cats are going backwards here.
It's just what we said. Ball security is the big deal. Now, got yourself in a weird situation here. Got to get a big chunk and then make a decision.
Yeah.
If you don't pick up several, your decision's made for you. So.
Yep. 3rd and 17 from the 26. 3:43 left to go in the third quarter. Harrell split out to the left, Matson to the right. Nieder goes in motion from the right. And looking.
Yeah. Yep.
Knocked back at the 15-yard line. And I think it was Turner on the sack. Could have almost had HD, but had a couple guys pulling on that jersey as he ran through. Had Matson as running down this side. Cats having to punt for the first time tonight.
Now you're in a situation you got to get a big stop, got to match it.
Matson's averaging 30.2 yards a punt. He has punted a 45-yarder. And there's the punt, a good punt. Takes a nice little row. He's going to be down at the 47-yard line. Tigers will take over right there. You're going to need a big stop from your Cats defense right here at the 2:52 mark left to go in the third quarter. Want to thank some sponsors real quick for the live stream. And let me get it pulled up here. Sponsors for the live stream. Wiggins Ace Hardware. Check them out. They're your local steel provider. Get a hold of Clay and Grant, and they'll take care of you. And Doris Davis Tax Office. They do income tax preparation, bookkeeping, and payroll service. Shigley's Creations. Check them out on Facebook, TikTok, and Etsy. Webbing. He's got a big hole right up the middle. Gain of about 15, 20 yards there. And at first I didn't think he'd have much of room, but he shot through almost like a cannon right there.
Yeah, he got through quick and had a lot of room in front of him.
And bad play here in the Cats defense. It's what we needed right there.
Yeah, Charleston moved quick, went quick right there, and little miscommunication on what exactly play was called, it looked like. And fortunate they're only able to lose a couple there.
Yeah.
2nd and 12 now.
Ball's on a 38-yard line. 2nd and 12, like Jake said. 2:12 left to go in the third. 2 to the right, 1 over here to the left. Bird is in an H-back. Webbing's rolling out to the right. Little right up the middle. And he's going to be wrapped up by HD. I'm sorry, that's Nieder.
Oh, all right. So they're on the move now, across the 25-yard line down to the 24.
Same formation here for the Tigers. Only 36 yards on the ground at halftime. And so far, the Tigers
hold on tight. There you go.
doing a pretty good job picking up some yards here. Got Harrell in there on the stop for the Cats, as well as Warren. Haller has got 5 tackles on the night. 1:26 left to go in the third. 2nd and 8. Ball's on the 21-yard line.
Charleston taking their time, getting the right play call in. Play clock's down to 10 seconds. Plenty of time still.
Going to have 2 receivers to the right, 1 over here to the left, and it's going to be Carter on the left-hand side. And Little, good job by you.
Hold
man,
on to
got to
him.
hold on to him, guys. Got to give some credit to Little there. Just
Yeah,
that second, third, and fourth effort.
He's a hard runner, tough to bring down. He's proven that several times tonight. Minimum pickup there, though. We're going to have a 3rd and 5 now. Clock is at 35 seconds remaining in the third quarter. It's been a quick quarter.
Yeah, it has. First half seemed like it took forever. This third quarter's flown by pretty quick. Going to have the same formation but flipped. Bird's going to be your H-back on the left. Webbing's on the left of Little. 10 seconds on the play clock. 8. Down to 5. Little rolling to his left and throwing it back. And got his man wide open coming backside. It's going to be 22, Teir.
That's going to be close. He's right at the line to gain, and they give him the first down. Oh, Cats had a chance there, unable to get pressure to the quarterback, and we're going to go to the fourth quarter now, as that's the last play of the third. Boonville 41, Charleston 38. High-scoring game. Boonville looking to get a stop down here in the red zone.
We'll take a little break. Be right back. Timeout's going to be brought to you by, or this little break, actually, folks, is going to be brought to you by Midtown Charm. Check them out down there on the Village Shop. And we're back here. Bearcat Stadium started the fourth quarter, folks. 41-38 your score. Charleston's knocking on the door. Be 1st and 10 from the 13. Battle for the 2 seed. Little break was brought to you by Midtown Charm. We'll thank some other sponsors real quick. Reed's Hometown Barbecue. Open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Never leave disappointed, folks. Phenomenal place, phenomenal people.
Ball's on the ground. Pick it up.
And we'll see. We were just talking about that.
Yep. Turnovers will kill you.
Yes,
Boonville
sir!
Oh, that
What
was
a
the break
job.
we needed.
Yes, sir.
Break we needed right there. Good job by the Cat defense and jumping on the ball, rolling around on the ground. It almost looked like a little trick play there.
Yeah.
Who was going to get it? Turns out Boonville
Yeah.
is going to get it. Ball rolls on the ground, and that's the break the Cats needed. Now, you have momentum.
Yes.
We were in a similar situation last week at Mansfield. We come away with the fumble. We've got some momentum in a close game. We've got a 3-point lead here. You've got to flip the field a little bit. Even if you don't score, which you need to score, but even if you don't, you cannot have a quick 3 and out. You've got to move the ball. You've got to gain some of that momentum back. Sports is 90% momentum, I feel like, half the time.
Yeah. And going to be right up the middle with Hunter Warren, and I think you just got to feed Warren.
I do too. He's going to definitely have the ball security he needs now after that last time it hit the ground. Just a quick reminder, you got to hold on to that thing, and expect to see him handle the rock quite a bit here as he has a good little 7-yard pickup.
You're going to have Harrell out here to the left, Matson to the right. Warren is your fullback, Washburn's your quarterback. HD's your right halfback, Lentz is your left halfback. It's going to be right up the middle. Hunter Warren breaks the tackle across the 40, 45 down to the 48-yard line. What a play by the junior. That's going to be a 10, 20, what is that, 28-yard run.
That's that field flip that I was talking about. You've got to get some momentum, get back on the positive side of things, and now we're knocking on the door of Tiger territory as Warren's going to get a well-deserved break right here. Brody Chambers is going to come on the field.
Brody last week got a handful of his first carries. I think he may have got one or two in Greenland. But Coach Crowley's wanting a timeout, talk some things over. Timeout, folks. It's going to be brought to you by Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. They do custom fabrication. I'm going to try that again, JD. Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC is proud sponsor of this timeout, brought to you by your Booneville Bearcats. They do custom fabrication, custom sharpening, and small engine repair. Give JD and Jason a call, 675-6609. Do some awesome work. Isaac, you got some scores real quick? The center point, what was that center point score you said?
Jessieville and Perryville are in overtime. Bismarck and Center Point. Bismarck's up over Center Point 26-24. Osceola and Piggott went final. Osceola is 48, Piggott 6.
Bismarck beat Prescott last week on the ropes right now and at Center Point. Center Point's kind of a sneaky team, and kind of depending on how you catch them, they can definitely beat you. Hunter Warren, nice stiff arm. Hunter Warren down to the 37-yard line. That's a pickup of about, what was that, 15? That's the play, one of the plays of the game right there, Hunter Warren.
Yeah, he said have a seat, pushed him off to the side there, and picked up a first down. He's across the 40 at the 38-yard line now, and the Cats are on the move. Got to come away with some points now.
10:25 left to go in the ball game. First and 10 from the 38. Lynch is your left halfback, HD is your right halfback. And then it's going to be pitched to HD over here on the right-hand side. He's got a blocker in front of him. Runs into his own blocker. HD's third carry of the night. It's a nice little pickup there by the freshman. What, 15? It looks like they're going to give him 15 yards there.
Got Connor Lentz in the game. His first rotation of the night here in the fourth quarter.
Man, 3 carries and approaching 100.
Good job by HD right there. Picks up another first down.
Hunter Warren, able to make something out of nothing. Depending on where they spot him, may have 3 yards there on that carry. Again, Hunter, he's well over 200 yards. Should have marked that right there where he was at halftime.
He's had a good night tonight, man. He needs to finish it off with another good quarter right here.
Yeah.
Pick up with 2 right there, 2nd and 8.
And Hunter Warren again down to the 15, close to the 10. Actually gonna mark it at the 14. Gain of 9. First down's brought to you by Crowley City Service, located at 7 East 1st Street. Also give them a call, 675-3786. Sponsors for the app and the website real quick. Exclusive broadcast advisor. It's going to be First Western Bank, serving our local communities for over 110 years. Washburn comes up under center. Lentz goes in motion, and it's going to be a keeper. And Jace Washburn holds on to the ball. Maddox, that's Deegan Todd trying to get the ball. Good job by Washburn.
Yeah, he had a death grip on that thing. It wasn't falling out right there. And actually, with the momentum of the takedown there, he falls forward for a gain. So we're going to have a 2nd and 9 now. we'll take what we can get.
Like Jessieville beat Perryville 20-14.
Jessieville beat Perryville. Hey. That's a upset right there in the 3-8-4. Perryville was at the 2 seed. Hunter Warren on the handoff, or yeah, pickup of about, what looks like 4 there.
So like Fordyce is up over Rising 24-22 in the fourth quarter.
That game's going to come down to the wire right there. 24-22, as I said, Fordyce over Rosin. Seth's coming in at tight end. You got Clint Osborne out here on the left at receiver. 7:56 left to go in the game. 3rd and 4 from the 8. Big third down play right here for you Cats. HD goes in motion, and it's going to be Hunter Warren fighting for those yards, and he's going to get it.
Good job by Warren, second effort there. Going to get him just at the line to gain there. And they're going to give it to him. So it's going to be a 1st and goal now. Got to capitalize here, punch this one in, make this a 2-score game. I know what I'd do.
Yeah.
Who I'd give it to.
Hunter Warren. First down is brought to you by Crowley's City Service, located at 7 East 1st Street. They do oil breaks. If you got some oil breaks, they might do them for you, but they do oil changes, change your brakes, shocks. And off to Hunter Warren, right-hand side, and he's in. 4th touchdown of the night for the Bearcats, and Hunter Warren comes in 4 yards out at the 7:14 mark in the ballgame.
Yeah, good little 4-yard pick up there. Everybody in the vicinity knew who was getting that handoff. And still, Warren's able to sneak in for another touchdown from the 4-yard line. It's going to extend this to a 9-point lead with the extra point incoming here. Loaiza's kick is up, and it is good through the center of the upright. So with that, Boonville takes a 10-point lead, 48-38, in a high-flying offensive matchup here at Bearcat Stadium. Something that when you're watching football on CBS, NBC, Fox News, you don't see those types of guys having supper, eating their pizza and their cinnamon rolls. But here on YouTube,
You do.
you do.
That's a pretty good cinnamon roll, too.
So 7:14 to go. Boonville's got that 10-point lead. Back to a 2-score game,
Yeah.
which is what we were talking about. Turnover cannot happen.
No.
Not in tight ball games like that. Boonville gave one away. We're able to capitalize on defense by a takeaway themselves. So right here, you're looking to get one more stop.
Ooh.
And that's a good
Blade
start.
Pachinik.
Blake Pachinik comes in, the big hit
That's his
on
13th,
Wibbing.
13th tackle on the year, I believe. Oh, no. And I've got him for a tackle already tonight, so that's going to be his 18th tackle of the year. West Fork leading Hackett 30-2. Wait, 30-22.
36-22.
36-22.
Well, not 32.
Well,
West
just throw
Fork-
out numbers, Zach. Just throw out random numbers.
Greenland needed West Fork to lose that game to make the playoffs with losing to them last week. Ball is caught by Webbing. Tackled out of bounds by Dromer. Dromer's 2nd tackle of the night. That's his 19th tackle. All of his tackles this year has been solo. Glad to have Dromer out there on the sideline, have him back this year. 4 right to the right. Webbing out here to the 4 to the left. Webbing to the right. Little's your quarterback with 7:04 left to go in the ball game. Here's the snap. Got some pressure here.
Yeah,
Seth
there we
Wilson,
go.
Aiden Fox with the sack. And the ball's out. Ball is out.
Ball was out, and I don't think anybody from Boonville knew it.
Oh,
As
number 50.
number
Or 52.
52, that was Ryan Turner, was able to come up with it. Good break there for the Tigers, but a good job by the Cats defense getting to the quarterback. Ball was on the ground. Would have been nice to come away with right there. Now you got to get a big stop right here. 4 down territory, I would imagine. 6:23 to go.
Bearcats trying to get some pressure on Little, and Little throws it, and toe tip catch by number 22, Maddox Teir.
Golly.
Boy.
Good job by Teir,
you gotta
able
give that man
to
some
tiptoe that line. That ball come in hot. Now we've got a flag coming in, and they're going to tell us to back up.
Looks like Fordyce scored is 30-22 over Rising.
Still, that's in the fourth quarter, right? They don't have a time on it, does it?
No.
All right, so Charleston's going to have a 1st and 10 now into Bearcat territory. Ball's placed at the 46-yard line here. 6:14 remaining in this ball game. Cats currently holding on to a 10.2 score lead, 48-38.
Going to have two receivers to either side, living to the right of Little. Cats bringing some heat this time, and Teir again dives forward for extra yardage, and just like he did on the last play, that him rolling to the right brought Dromer up. It's leaving Teir open.
Does stay in bounds on that play, so the clock's going to continue to tick now under the 6-minute mark. Gain of 9 is going to bring up a 2nd and 1.
48-38 is your score. Jake said 2nd and 1. Ball's on the 37. And Cats got some pressure here from Hubble. Oh!
Almost.
Aiden Fox trying to apply some pressure, pushes him out of bounds. He's going to lose yardage on that one. Loss of about, 5? So it'll be a sack for Fox.
Goes from a 2nd and 1 to 3rd and 5, so they're going to officially mark him at a loss of 4 on the play. Good job of the Cats in pursuit. Hubble in the backfield. Boy, he's caused some issues back there.
He
Had
really-
some quarterback hurries all night.
And he's in pursuit of Little again. And Little, oh, man, just right through the hands of Deegan Todd. He had that first down.
Yeah, and he has caught pass after pass
Yeah, he
tonight,
has.
including that one-handed snag early in
Yeah.
the game. You got to think he makes that catch 9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
Cats are happy to be a part of the one there. So that's going to bring up a 4th and a mid-range play here. 4th and 5 coming up. Tigers, 2-seed hope may be on the line right here. Need to pick this play up. Cats looking to prevent that from happening.
Little's looking to throw. Got some pressure from Haller and Schaefer, and it's
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, oh, man.
he bumped. A lot of people aren't going to like that.
Flag down there, too.
We got flag back here, yeah. So we got 2 flags, but like you said, he was kind of
Yeah, it was one of them deals. There was just
bang, bang.
little bang bang contact right there.
Somebody lost their helmet back here.
We'll see what the call is back here on this flag at the 50 here.
Had some pressure from Haller and freshman Schaefer, number 68, Leighton Schaefer. Hubble.
The hope here is we've got offsetting penalties.
Now they're still discussing it, and I think both penalties are on Booneville. 5:21 left while they sort this out.
Well, while they're sorting this out, if you need some stuff sorted out, maybe like changing banks or your money, check out Community National Bank. They're a proud sponsor, premier sponsor of the app and the website. Let Brett Cook and the staff take care of you. What I say, community? It's Union Bank now, folks.
Okay, we've got the pass interference is going to be declined, and we've got a personal foul face mask going to go against Boonville as well. So Coach Crowley's trying to get the attention of the official here. He can't get too far out there. He's already been warned.
If that's going to be way back here from, they ain't way up there because they declined the penalty of the catch up here.
Well,
and the penalty was
what
back
we're seeing
here.
is if it was caught. If the ball was caught, then Well, they declined the pass.
They declined the, so that would be null and void to, right?
We'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure what the call. I think maybe the official announced the wrong penalty being declined. That's the only thing I can think of. That didn't look like a catch over here. He may have got a foot in. It didn't look like it. But I guess the call is it was.
So 2 receivers to either side. Little looking to pass, got some pressure from the back side, and Little just falls.
Oh, my goodness.
Seth Wilson in the area. Loss of about, what, almost 10. That's an 8-yard loss there. 5:05 left to go in the game. Cats get the break they needed. Cats have got some pressure on Little. Give some credit to Little getting out and making extra time.
Rising score is 30-28 with 2:51 and Fordyce over Rising.
Ooh, game's come down to the wire. Mansfield won 66-20 over Greenland. Webbing rolls out to the right. Got some pressure here, and
Golly.
Little's running over here to the left-hand side, and it's going to be wrapped up. Nice hit there by Rhett Niedert. He picks up all the yards he lost on that previous play. So a gain of about 10, it'll be 3rd and 9. Ball's on the, 12-yard line? 4:34 left to go here in the game. Clock stops with him getting out of bounds on that one. Play clock down to 15. Thanks some other sponsors for the app and the website. Taylor Nieder of Patriot Utilities and Mayo's Quality Plumbing. Shelter Insurance agents Jerald Baker and Austin Baker. And the city of Boonville, a good hometown, and Mayor Edgar Baker. Delay a game.
Flying on the play.
They called timeout.
Did they get? I guess they got into time. I don't know. But.
Timeout Charleston.
So timeout by the Tigers. Timeout's going to be brought to you by Mizell's Barbershop. He's open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays, 9 a.m. until noon. Check Court out and give him a call. Text him. Check him out on Facebook. Let your next cut be by Court. We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. Third and 9. 4:34 left to go in the game. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Little's in the backfield by himself. And got some pressure, got a man on a slant route, and it's going to be caught for a touch. They hadn't called it yet. He's down at the 1. Good job by Jace Washburn and I think that was Seth Wilson. First and goal from the inch-yard line with 4:20 left to go in the game. 2 receivers to either side. Little right up the middle, and Little, oh, he didn't get in on that one.
Oh, they're giving it to him.
Okay, I guess I was wrong.
Touchdown, Charleston. So that's going to get the score to 40. Get the score to. That ain't right, is it?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, there's a football game going on. 48-44, is that correct?
Okay.
And now 48-45, I believe. So
they scored it. It was
yeah,
44.
there we go.
We were wrong. Isaac was right at first, and I said it out loud wrong. So that's my bad. So it's 48-45. Cats up 3. And be expecting a onside kick, I would think, here.
Yeah. Got to get your hands team out there, get a big play right here, and if you're able to pick up a couple first downs, you can pretty much ice this game out. But the main thing, obviously, is get the ball and get it in your hands and get down and get your offense on the field. We've seen it go wrong before. Reminds me over at Melbourne
Yes.
a couple years back.
Yes.
Boy, that was the most stressful game I've ever been a part of.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
Cats
was.
lost a kickoff return there. Hadn't stopped them all night, but got a big stop right there
Yeah.
as time expired. So let's not do that tonight. Let's just get a hold of this thing and run the clock out.
And I think Dunn Daniel, who's watching, he had a pretty good stop on defense. One of those plays, his younger brother HD's out here, but yeah, it was, boy, probably the most nerve-wracking game. That game and the Prescott game in 2018 are the top two most nerve-wracking
I
games.
blacked out during that game. I ended up halfway down the track hugging Danny Combs. Don't even remember going down there.
Here is the kick. And that's offsides. And
Yeah.
good job by Rhett Niedert.
Flag down at the 40, though. Charleston may have been offside, and Boonville cannot decline the
There's a
penalty.
flag on the play.
So we will redo that since it was offsides.
Even though Nieder fielded the ball, that's a dead ball foul. So Boonville cannot decline the penalty, so they'll kick it again. Onside kick.
Yep. So we're going to have to do it again here.
They can't decline the penalty.
Fordyce beat Rising 30-28.
So 30-28, Fordyce over Rosin.
Wow.
Fordyce has McGee next week, but
Call.
pretty much just
5-yard penalty.
almost solidifies their spot as the top seed in the 3A8.
Because Nieder was gone.
So we'll try this again after the offsides. 4:12 left to go in the game.
Charleston will try it again.
Oh, Rhett
good.
Nieder gets on it. Oh, bounce off Parker's leg.
I'll tell you,
Rhett
that's a great job by Charleston right
Yeah.
there. That's a good kick. Got the ricochet they wanted, but luckily for Boonville, Rhett Nieder able to fall on it and got some of the best hands
Yeah.
on the team. You
I
know,
would agree.
he's just a very coordinated kid. Boonville now got it at the 45-yard line. I elect we either run the clock out or we score.
Yeah, I like those options.
Yeah, those are good two options.
Two pretty good options there. Everybody's in tight. You got Wilson in at tight end on the right, Matson on the right. Lentz goes in motion to the right, and it's going to be a handoff to Hunter Warren. Dives forward for pickup of 5.
Yep, and now just take your time. Don't have to get in a big rush. Just got to move forward. 5-yard pickup really helps you out there.
3:55. Both teams have both their time. Well,
They have 2 timeouts.
okay, yeah. 2 timeouts left for both teams. 2nd and 5. 3:44 left to go here in the ball game. Cats, like Jake said, taking their time. Play clock down to 11. Washburn's going to come up under center. Daniel, your right halfback. Lynch, your left halfback. Warren is your fullback. And hand off to Warren on the right-hand side. Hunter Warren's turning the legs, picks up that first down, plus 2, give him 7.
Great job right there by Warren.
Wiggins Ace.
Picks it up. Now Charleston's going to have to start thinking about ways they can get this clock stopped.
First
I would
down.
imagine you're just going to keep seeing a healthy dose of Warren here.
I wouldn't think so. You got Coach May over there close to that line judge over there. First down is brought to you by Crowley City Service. Same formation here for your Bearcats. Washburn comes up under center with 2 seconds on the play clock. Hand off to Warren on the left-hand side. Hunter Warren picks up of about 4. 2:41 left to go here in the game. Actually, I think they gave him 4. Thought they was going to give him 5.
So I imagine right here you're going to see the clock tick. If you can get it 3rd down
I
and
think
you can
that's
hold
where
them to no gain,
Yeah.
maybe just a gain of 1, that's where you'll see a quick timeout
Yeah.
call over there to try to preserve some of this clock.
2:18 left to go here in the game. 2nd and 6 from the 29. 7 seconds on the play clock. Washburn watching it. And here's the snap, hand off to Hunter Warren on left-hand side. Hunter Warren close to that first down.
Yeah, he's going to be just a hair short. He's going to need a yard, so he's going to have a 3rd and 1 now. Clock is under 2 minutes. We're at the minute 55 mark now.
And Coach May, I figured he's, depending on this play here, Bearcats need the first down. 1:43 left to go here in the ball game.
Boonville's looks like they're just going to let this thing tick, and they're going to call a timeout there with a second left. So when this thing is snapped, it's going to be at the when the timeout's called, it's going to be about the 1:25 mark. And Boonville's going to have a big 3rd down play here. 3rd and 1. If you can pick it up, you've effectively iced the game.
Yeah.
Your best 1-yard play, what you need right here.
Timeout's going to be brought to you by Pop and Pup Metalwork LLC. Give JD and Jason a call. If you need something that's need something with an edge on it, give them a call. They'll put one on there for you. Pop and Pup Metalwork. Got 1:25 left to go here in the game. Isaac, got any other scores or anything like that?
I think the Danville Two Rivers game went final.
Danville was on top of that one.
I think they ended up winning 10 to 6.
10-6. Danville over Two Rivers.
High scoring game.
Very high scoring. So we'll see what the play call is here. Looks like you got Teir split out to the right. Wilson's in at tight end on the right-hand side. Niedert's your right halfback. Lentz is your left halfback. Warren's your fullback. Washburn comes up under center. And Hunter Warren's got the first down.
Defender shifted into his own guy and knocked him over.
Pick up about 3 there on that play. First down is brought to you by Crowley City Service. Charleston will have to take the timeout.
Yep.
Timeout's going to be brought to you by Mazel's Barbershop. Give Court a call, folks. He's located at 6 Village Loop, across from S&W Home Center and behind Edward Jones. Give him a call, 479-206-0710. We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat Football. And we're back here at Bearcat Stadium, Shield Field, Don Elmore press box. And I was going to say, 1:21 left in the game. Don't you think we see just a nil? Bearcats victory formation, take the knee. Tigers can take one more timeout if they elect to do so.
Yeah, I really don't see a point in doing it.
Yeah.
They're not going to. We're just going to let this thing tick. So.
You said Perryville or Jessieville beat Perryville, right? So Magnet Cove was up over Cutter Morning Star. Magnet Cove and Perryville play next week. If Magnet Cove beats Perryville, then Perryville could fall to the 4 seed, and Magnet Cove could be the 3rd seed. If that was to happen.
All right, that right there is going to be it. Boonville. Boonville able to come away with a big victory, 48-45, effectively locking up the 2 seed for the season. So now we have a little bit better of an idea what it's going to look like here in the next couple weeks. Boonville able to come up with a big win right there as the clock's ticked to 0. It's a good Charleston team, man. They're going to give people trouble.
Yeah.
Offensively, they can move the ball well. Had a chance a couple of times there to take a lead and just unable to do so. So credit to Boonville, kept fighting hard. Got a big turnover when they needed one. And Boonville's going to come away with a big win tonight. And, again, that's going to lock up the 2 seed in the conference play with one more game remaining until that point. You've got Lavaca next week.
We will be at Lavaca next week. McGee barely squeaks by Dumas, 24-20. McGee has Fordyce next week. That was pretty much a battle for third place right there in the 4A. Or I keep saying 4A. McGee drops down from the 4A, and so does Dumas. That's probably why I said that. But 3A8 right there. But like I'm saying, Magnet Cove beat Cutter Morningstar. They were ahead of them anyways by a lot. But as I was saying, Jessieville upsets, I guess you could say upsets Perryville. Jessieville's got a pretty decent program themselves. So that puts them in second place at the moment. Perryville is going to fall to the 3 spot. Perryville and Magnet Cove place next week. Your Cats lock in the 2 seed, like Jake said, with the win tonight. And we'll play the loser of next week's Perryville and Magnet Cove game. Lavaca beat Cedarville 39-8. That game will be played at Lavaca next week. As far as, we're just going to jump right into our Black Dog hit of the game. Got a couple of them. Hubbles, freshman Hubbles hit on the running back there. And then Hunter Warren, when he hit the lineman up here, those are 2 pretty good hits. Unless you fellas got anything else you want to.
No, that works for me, man. Hubble's hit, that's a good one. He got in the backfield. He was kind of disastrous for Charleston tonight. He was forcing a lot of quarterback hurries. He's only able, I think, to have the 1 sack tonight, but he got his hands on a couple more. He's going to be a good one. He just needs more experience at this level, but he's certainly getting it right now, kind of thrown into the fire. Junior high season ends a day ago, and here he is out here playing another one. So good job there by all those boys that got playing time tonight. Hubble, Daniel, and Schaefer. So.
Schaefer applied some pressure as well. I think got a tackle as well. Freshman doing pretty good. Give Black Dog hit of the game to Mr. Hubble for the hit on the running back, and then the Reed's Hometown Barbecue play of the game. Warren's fumble recovery and stiff arm. He had that stiff arm over here. But waiting for the final stats from Glenn, but I'm going to give that to Hunter Warren for Black Dog play of the game. Tally up Warren's. Waiting that for. Got any more final scores, Isaac? Because we're.
Nope, none.
Unofficially, Hunter Warren, 293 yards.
293 yards
on the ground. I knew he had to be pushing 300.
I was wondering at halftime if he was going to be coming close. So that puts him 3rd all time for single game rushing record behind Dex Goff at 316 a couple years ago, and then Colton Waters had the 298 back in 08, and then the unofficial 293 for Hunter Warren, and here we are, got him coming in from Glenn. Bearcats, 441 yards of offense, all on the ground.
441 yards all on the ground, yes.
Hunter Warren officially 303 yards. We missed one. Missed a kick. He probably just skipped it when you were tallying. So
32 carries, 300.
32 carries, 303 yards for
4 touchdowns.
Hunter Warren and 4 touchdowns. Hayden Daniels, your next leading carrier with 3 carries, so that's a big difference, but 82 yards.
82 yards and
he had
3
3
carries.
big carries right there. You got Jace Washburn, 10 for 32. He did have a couple of touchdowns. Rhett Nieder only had 1 carry but made the most of it, 30-yard pickup. So great job by the
Great
Cats
job by your
offense.
Cats.
They did their thing. I think we attempted a total of 0 passes on the night, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, well, I don't remember any.
So remember early in the game we talked about getting back into our game plan, do what we do. We did have the one time we tried to pass it.
Yeah,
and
that's
we
right.
Took a sack there.
Yeah.
So
But yeah,
got back to what we do, and it ended up with over 400 yards of offense on the ground. So it's an awesome job by the Cats. And
oh wow, Salem up 28-27 over Mayflower. That would throw Salem into the 1 seed in the 3A2, and that would just mess up the 3A2.
yeah, change things.
That would change things up. Carter Little had 24-34 for 340 yards for the Tigers.
All right, Dylan, see you later.
And let's see here. Charleston finished with 446, so both teams pretty even. 106 of Charleston's come on the ground, 340 through the air. Webbing, leading rusher, 6 carries for 90 yards. That's receiving, sorry. 6 catches for 90 yards. Deacon Todd, 4 for 81. And then Kilpatrick, 3 for 71. But Hunter Warren, Midtown Charm, player of the game, offensive player of the game. 32 carries, 303 yards, moves him second in all-time into single-game rushing record, and the second person ever over 300 rushing yards in a game in Bearcat history. So gets his name in the record book. Great job to him. Definitely couldn't do it without the guys up front. As far as the defensive player of the game, Seth Wilson, he had 6 tackles. Aiden Fox, again, I've got him tallied for 6 tackles as well. So give it to those 2 guys, Midtown Charm defensive players of the game. 2 guys back-to-back weeks having a phenomenal play on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of yards given up. That was a quality team tonight. But I will say this: the defense, when they had to make a big play, they were able to come away with the takeaway.
Yes.
Ultimately, in games where you're struggling on one aspect of it, you got to find the little things that you can do to help turn the tides a little bit. And that was a situation where Charleston knocking on the door of going up, and if they go up right there, this is maybe a completely different type of ball game.
Right.
So we may be having completely different conversations. So
right.
Good job by the Cats right there, able to come up strong and hold tight there. Set himself up pretty for the next few weeks anyways.
Yeah, Cats lock in the 2 seed, have a home playoff game. They win that one, then they'll be at home the following week. Charleston is going to play the 3rd team out of Conference 2. Right now, folks, like I've been saying, that conference is all somewhat jumbled up. There's 4 teams currently tied for 3rd place. So they win that, they're more than likely they're going to go on the road, face a very good Osceola team. I think they're ranked 1st, 2nd, or 3rd right now in 3A. You got Fordyce, them, and Bismarck, Mansfield. Osceola beat Piggott 42-8. Osceola's only losses to a team out of Tennessee. I think it was a private school, and I think they beat them pretty good. But definitely a good team. Fellas, you got anything else on your platter?
Nope. Good to go. Got a big one coming up next week. Want to finish strong, get out of that game healthy. And then you're kind of getting ready for what you've been working toward, and that's a chance to find yourself back at Little Rock. So one step at a time, and that starts next week.
Well, fellas, and everyone else, appreciate you watching. Thank you to all of our sponsors, our administration. Don't forget to check out BoonvilleBearcats.com. If you want to, download the app. We've got all sorts of news and articles on there. Mr. Glenn Parrish does a phenomenal job. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in. For Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell, I am Zach Austin. Lord willing, we'll see you next time. And remember, as always, folks, it's a great day to be a Bearcat.